Let's play ball. Yes. I am ready tonight. What is going on, folks? I'm Jason C. from the Mash and Drum. Tonight, we have quite a fun episode that I've been thinking about doing for a while. Don't know why I ever got to it, because I think just, life gets in the way. But because, the Mets are starting off good, even though I'm a little apprehensive, as you guys know, until the All-Star break, I figured why not have a little bit of a baseball lineup challenge. It's a bourbon baseball lineup challenge. And pretty much got the idea from Chris, who, from Big League Bourbon, who is one of our guests tonight, who's going to be building a bourbon lineup with us. So it's going to be, we'll go through it. We'll go through how it's going to work. Have a few not crazy rules. I want to make this as fun as possible for everybody. But I feel like we got a good group of baseball fans on tonight to hang out with you guys and to talk bourbon. We're going to be throwing some news in the mix as well, just to kind of get some real-time reaction from some fun whiskey tubers, see what they think, along with building this great lineup tonight. So overall, we got 9 slots to fill for each of us, so it should be pretty fun. All different categories that we need to fill in for our best lineup. At the end of the night, I will post the lineup live for you guys to take a look at, and I will make a poll, which you guys will get to vote on, and we'll see who you guys think did the best job at building their bourbon baseball lineup. So real quick, I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. All the different baseball fans are already chiming in. Thanks. Yeah, I definitely love the intro. That was a fun intro to make, so that was cool. I play bourbon baseball. I catch a buzz, says Craig Benfield. Big Vic's Backyard Barbecue. Big Vic's Backyard BS in the house. What's going on? Sandeep Chima, Richie Z, Cameron Lochner, IC86, Ham Turkey. Rob Zilla is in the house. What's going on? Old Man Joe, Roscoe P. Coltrane, Mike Meyer, John Perkle's in the house. Finally know how to say that right. 21090s here, and the poor bastard is an Orioles fan. Okay. All right. I see you, man. I see you, Todd. Real quick, before yes, let's go Rangers, says Kelsey Dime. Before I bring everyone else on, I want to bring on Chris real quick. So, Chris, Big League Bourbon, what's going on, man?
Hey, not too much. How you doing tonight, Jason?
Doing well, man. So I want to thank you for passing this along. I know last year we talked about this, but I think I was too much of a pissed off Met fan to do it.
I understand completely. I mean, come on, I'm hearing my Pirates hat. We get 3 hits over 4 games. At least you guys are finally looking like the Mets of the '80s once again, winning games. Well, again,
I'm always apprehensive until the All-Star break, as everybody knows. But yeah, so tell us a little bit about who made this, where you got this idea from. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, this started over on Instagram. Adam Dorman came to me with something that was close to this. Then I put the card together, made a quick video. I did it over on my Instagram, posted it on my YouTube, sent a copy over to you and a couple other people, and it just kind of grew from that last year. I thought it was a fun challenge, something a little different, and man, now we're going to have a draft. And I think that's pretty cool compared to just doing it on your own.
Yeah, we're going to do a draft style. We'll go through the rules in a little bit, but first let's meet tonight's lineup. Big League Chris is the leadoff, batting second in the second spot. It's Scotty, my bourbon journey, also a Milwaukee Brewers fan. One of the better teams in the league. That's why he's a happy guy right now.
I'll claim that. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. Let's do this. I'm pumped for this. When I saw this, and I knew I'd saw Chris do this a while back, but I didn't remember it being draft style. So I'm glad they're kind of adding a little twist to the thing. So yeah, looking forward to it. It should be a lot of fun.
The Deathless Dogs are in the house. What's going on? Great channel. If you guys haven't checked out Deathless Dogs, please do so. Mike Meyer says my Twins are overachieving so far. Playing a weak schedule definitely helps. Well, yeah, it's kind of like as we get into midseason, we start really finding out who the teams are when they start playing the good ones, and everyone starts shifting coasts a little bit. Batting third tonight, we're going to go to one of the favorite, maybe the wrench, the guy that gives Scott the most shit, batting third in the lineup because we need a little speed on the bases. It's the Bourbon Wrench.
Let's go.
Boo, boo.
You know what? It's an honor to be here amongst some people who are fans of some real baseball teams, and it's good to see you, Scott. It's going to be a great night.
Wow.
I love you, brother. I love you.
Do I get credit for being in Wisconsin and being born there, and being a Brewers fan my whole life?
You're from Canada too, Chris?
What's
Southern Canada. He's south of me. He's Southern Canada.
Oh, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought. Yeah, Chris is from Canada.
I'm on the border of Canada and Pritzkerville.
That's nice to hear. It's nice to hear, eh? All right. Batting in the cleanup spot, wearing the gear that makes me a little sick to my stomach, but I love him nonetheless. It's Marty Party batting cleanup.
Disgusting.
Let's go. Let's get the party started, baby. Let's go. It's so good to see Chris, man. Chris, cheers, my brother.
Cheers
Trevor,
to you too, buddy.
always.
All right.
Marty, why do you look like every Little League coach I've ever seen?
Because he's got a fat dip in, dude.
That's
right.
just the way we roll, man. It's just the way it is. I can't help
He's
it.
got
I
a
can't
dip
help
in.
all the
He's ready to go.
And last but certainly not least, like his baseball team, it's Todd from Kentucky.
Man, you know what? At least there's a Pirate fan here that Israel loves company. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I mean,
What's going on, Todd? Thanks for joining in. We got Andy is going to be joining you.
You got the better half.
And I don't know if I told you guys this, but Andy and Todd, they need to make two separate teams. This is not a shared thing.
Oh, okay. That's not good, but all right, good. Good thing I'm first because I think he's
good thing you're gonna have to adjust your shit. I know you are.
Andy will. Screw it.
Yeah.
I'm here first.
All right, guys. So this is how it's gonna work. So we're about to do a live draft with or live draft order with random.org. I'm gonna just I threw everyone's name in a list. It's gonna do a list randomizer. We're gonna get our draft order. Basically, what everyone's gonna do is I'll call out Now, this isn't just, pick your favorite bourbon or pick a bunch of different bourbons. Each bourbon or each slot in the list has a specific type of bourbon. So the first slot will be your opener. So batting first is your opener. So a good opening bourbon. Batting second is you want someone that's always going to get a hit for you. So always a hit, always a great bourbon to drink. Number three, you definitely want a hitter. So something that is always going to consistently make your belly a little happy. Number four is your cleanup hitter. Not just a hitter, but a big hitter. Something that really wows your palate. Now, number five, I changed this up a little bit. This was another category, but I said number five, let's go off the bench. So number five, off the bench, that's a bourbon that, let's say some of your favorite bourbons are MIA. You haven't been able to replace it. What is the bourbon you reach for? Number six is a wheater. Number seven will be a blended bourbon. Number eight is something that's double barreled, double oaked, or maybe finished. And number nine is a crafty closer. So this would be a smaller distillery or something considered a craft bourbon to finish out the lineup. Now, what's going to happen is as we go through the draft order, once somebody picks a bourbon, that bourbon is off the list for everyone. So you can't repeat that bourbon on your list. So not everybody could have Wild Turkey 101 or Rare Breed or, whatever it may be. Of course, I'm naming Wild Turkey stuff. I probably just showed my hand right now, but I'm just saying. And on top of that, we're also going to limit this or try to limit this as much as to more available bourbons that are around. Not so much. So you can't just come in here and say fucking Booker's Rye or, something. You can't say Ultra Unicorns. So no BTAC, no Pappy, none of that shit. If there's something that's in a gray area that we may think may be more available or less available, we'll put it to a vote. But we generally want to stick with bourbons that are available because I just think it makes it more fun than just throwing in something that nobody can get. Because probably if you were all able to just throw a unicorn in there, I guarantee that more than half of us don't even own a fucking bottle. So that's how we're gonna kind of work the system here. But before we start and get to the draft order, let's go around. Tell us what's in your glass real quick. Big League Chris, what are you starting with tonight?
I guess I better pour something. Holy cow.
Well, he's last in the draft order.
Scotty, what do you got? Or do I need to ask?
You don't even need to ask. This is a little advanced showing and tasting of our new Nulu pick we got coming out on Friday. So
there you go.
Looking forward to it.
Big League Chris pulled out the friggin' old Carter. Bourbon Wrench, what do you got?
Go big or go home. It's draft night.
I got a little Penelope Toasted Barrel.
Ooh, nice. That's a nice little choice, man. Whiskey Nose, Marty. What do you got, Marty Party?
We've got a little Old Soul Capital County pick.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
You are an old soul.
Yeah, damn, no joke. I feel
Todd,
it.
21090.
All right, so Baltimore, what distillery we think of? I've got to go Sagamore. It's their 5-year anniversary. Boom, there it is.
Nice.
Sagamagaga.
Sagama.
All right, I'm
Cheers, everybody.
I'm just drinking a little 4-gate Kelvin collab.
Just.
Just because it's got a nice blue label like my Metsies. So
There you go.
There you go. Great pick there.
All right, guys, here we go. Let's go to the draft order. I'm going to share my screen here real quick. Let's see here. Let's go to random.org so you can see the randomizer. So here we go.
Look at this. Official. Good Lord.
I have everybody's name in the list. 21090 Andy, 21090 Todd.
Now, scratch him out of there. He's not even here yet.
Well, I
He's
gotta-
last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Well,
if you
yeah,
show up
well-
last to the draft, do you even come on.
Yeah, you know what? We'll take Todd. We'll take Andy out, and we'll
There
just make him last no matter what.
Exactly.
All right, so 21090 Todd, Wrench, Whiskey Nose, The Hawk, Big League, and Mash. Let's randomize it and see what the draft order is. And click. Wrench, Mash, Big League, Hawk, Whiskey Nose, Todd.
Man.
Followed by Andy.
Yeah, it's
All
how it
right.
should be.
Todd,
So-
I'll text you and help you.
So how does this work?
No.
Like that means I go first.
That means you the first and picking
Snake.
your.
We're snake, right?
Yeah, so you get to,
Yeah.
get to pick your opener first.
So are we gonna re-randomize it each time?
Nah, it's a snake draft.
No,
Yeah.
it's a snake draft.
Yeah.
It reverses the next round.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on, let's go. Snake
All right.
draft.
So let me go here. Let me just make sure I got this. Okay, Wrench, myself, Big League, Hawk, Whiskey Nose, 21090. That is the order. Everyone got it?
Got it.
Let's go. Play ball.
Snake draft. All right. Let's get a little background music here.
Mm.
Put me in, coach.
Yeah, I wish I could actually play some real
Yeah,
track.
no kidding.
All right, Bourbon Wrench, you're the first up. Who is your leadoff hitter? Your opening bourbon on any given night. Who's your opener, buddy?
My opening bourbon.
And in the chat, if you want to give us your opener, just to see if there are any similarities, let us know.
So I thought I need something lower proof, but still kind of gives a little bit of, fanboy credit. And I had to tater it up just a little bit.
Tater it up a little bit. Where's it going?
Oh,
Eagle Rare is my
Oh,
opening bottle.
Oh, wow.
And I decided to do the big boy.
Man.
Wow.
All
Wow.
right.
Dang.
Because it kind of reminds me of a baseball bat.
It's like Ricky Henderson right there. Jeez.
Eagle Rare. I like it.
All right.
Look, people were like, oh, he has to go makers. I wanted
Yeah.
to do things different.
Ooh.
You go, man.
Sexy beast.
All right. So Eagle Rare is
Base hit.
Eagle Rare's off the board. It is a base hit. Oh my God! Look who's here.
Oh, no. Look at this guy.
Oh, old school Expo.
What's up?
Baby. Look at this.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
I dig the old school expos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look, I had to go old school, and I heard Todd say just dump him, which is typical. So,
That's
true.
True.
As I was trying to
He
set
was
up.
scared, Andy.
Hey, Andy, we have one list now. We have to have 2 lists. So we're
Which
gonna
means
have to,
you have a list, and I'll make my own on the fly.
There
It'll
you
be
go.
better than your list, which is fine. So let's get this party started. Let's go.
Let's go. We have our own competition now. So that's all good.
So Andy, did you hear the rules and the order quite yet?
No, he didn't.
I didn't hear the order. I just heard Todd say get rid of him as I was trying to get my mic and stuff. So I got the kids down.
All right, so this is how the order is going to work. It'll be the Wrench, myself, Big League Bourbon, the Hawk, Whiskey Nose, Todd, and then you. It will work in a snake order, like a snake draft. Any bourbon that's picked cannot be repeated by anyone. And we're looking at mostly, we're trying to keep it to mostly available pours. So no BTAC, no Pappy, basically nothing from Buffalo Trace except Eagle Rare. So nothing really rare or allocated. Let's try to keep this in the realm of something that's available just to make it fun. So I guess I am next. And I was kind of in the mindset of the Wrench, going something a little bit lower proof, kick off my night. So I am going to go no other than Eagle Rare's arch nemesis, Russell's 10-year.
Ooh.
Good one. Good one.
Dang. That one might actually taste better.
Off the board.
We mark that off.
So Russell's 10 years off the board.
You know what's crazy is like I'm actually nervous because I have multiple answers for each one, and when I start marking stuff off, I'm gonna start getting scared.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to pick something off my shelf.
Yep. There we go.
I've worked for 2 days on this to come in last. So
Yeah. Oh, actually, that's a good idea. If there would be a salary cap on this, if we put it like
we
they
talked
have to-
about that. That
they
is a
have
good
to-
idea.
They have to keep it under a certain amount of money.
that'll be our football draft.
Yeah, sign like every bourbon a value, right? You got to be under.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. We'll have to do that for round
Football.
2, but I like that idea. All right. We're up to Big League Chris, number 3 on the list. What's your opening pour, buddy?
All right, man. I'm going with something a little different. It's a Blue Note Juke joint.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh,
This is from my Major League and Minor League group that does picks. So it's baseball. You got to
Look
have the
at that.
ultimate Gator sticker of a pitcher
Nice.
bunting the ball into his head. That's one of my partners in that group. So,
That's awesome.
I mean, it's baseball. I had to go 100% baseball with my opener.
Wow.
You can't go wrong with these, 5-year uncut Kentucky at 117.5 proof.
Yeah, I mean that stuff. It's distilled by Green River. I mean they're making great whiskey. Can't go wrong.
Yeah. Even the Green River itself,
Yeah.
great
The
bottle.
Green River itself, I think, is
Yeah.
a amazing bourbon for the money.
I'm telling you right now, that juke joint was definitely on my list as something else.
Really?
'Cause it's pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a fan. Scott and I are doing a pick ourselves pretty soon of that. So
That's gonna be a hitter.
yeah, looking forward to that. All right, number 4, the Hawk. Who do you got for your
All right,
opening pour?
So I'm gonna go a little more amped up. So I kind of like the leadoff spot, but I like the guy who doesn't just gonna be like a little slap hitter, like an Eagle Rare kind of slap hitter guy. So I'm gonna go with somebody who's got a little more pop, can get you a 1-0 lead right away. So let's go with a little Old Forester Signature 100 right out of the gate.
Dude, that's a great pick, man. I thought you were gonna go another direction, but I dig it.
All right, we'll go with that. We'll go with that as a little leadoff
Old
guy.
Forester 100.
As disgusting as it is for me to say, I agree with you, Scott.
I appreciate it. See, we're just breaking you down eventually.
Does Blanton's count as the baseball? Yeah, if you want me to, I will. I have a bat in the other room. I could throw up a Blanton's bottle to smash it. It'd be great. All right, home run all day long. All right, great pick from Scotty. Let's see, Ludacris. Hey, what's going on? He says new here. Ludacris, yeah, this isn't a regular episode of Mash and Drum, but tonight we're having a little fun. We're doing a baseball bourbon draft. So yeah, just hang out, and you'll see where this craziness goes. All right, next up, Whiskey Nose. Marty Party.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and get Adriana on the chain and do a Knob Creek single barrel.
Now,
Knob Creek
hold on.
single barrel.
What is it though? I mean, can you not? Does that wipe out all Knob Creeks then?
No. That wipes out the 120 proof.
Correct.
All right.
Wow, that's
For your opener.
That's your opener.
Marty doesn't.
I mean, have you seen the Yankees lineup? There's nobody there.
Oh God!
Look at this guy.
Oh my God,
Marty! I wouldn't have had you on our show last night if I knew you were a Yankees fan. By the way, I didn't know that.
Well, I've already dropped about 32 subs since this shit started.
Oh my God!
Stupid Yankees are up 2-0 on the Birds in the seventh.
Hey, you keep your details to yourself. I don't want to hear anything about the Yankees.
Keep your details to yourself. Craig Benfield says Knob Creek is a cleanup bourbon.
Wait till you see that one.
You want to go big or go home. All right, that means we're moving on to Todd.
All right, so it's back-to-back 2 1090 here picks. So
That's
I'm going to go. We had 2 picks, so Andy, I'll go with one. You have both. Well, I don't know if you.
No, you do your thing. You read whatever you got.
Well, you've got both these
game is
bottles.
flipped here.
All right, it's okay. I'm going to take, because I know you like the one we were going to have, so you can have that one. I'm going to take Early Times Bottle and Bond. It's a nice, I think, easy hitting lead-off bottle right there.
Yep.
It's cheap. Everyone can get it. It's great. 100 proof. Perfect for, lead off, I think. So there you go. Early Times.
That's a great pick right there, man.
There you go.
That was my second option.
There you go.
I was waiting for that one to see when that one was going to come off the board. I actually thought Early Times would go off a little bit later, being 100 proof, but it's gone. All right, Andy. Now that you're shifting Mr. Expo, what do you got?
So I was trying to think of some of my favorite games were watching, The Rock patrol the outfield and lead off when I got to watch the Cubs play because they had TBS. Reigns was always my favorite player. And this bottle it looks like it should just be from like Wrigley's Field, but it's also got great juice inside. I'm going Cooper's Craft.
Oh, that was in my realm of my number one for a little bit.
There you go.
So we're gonna start off with a good leadoff man, a little Cooper's Craft. It just looks baseballish, doesn't it? I mean, the label it looks like
If my friend Will Henderson in the chat did not give me one and let me know that it's the official bourbon of the Braves, I probably would have picked it. That's right.
Is it really?
Yeah, the Braves launched a freaking Cooper's Craft with a Braves glass on top. I still have.
I have that. No wonder. It makes sense now.
Why it works.
Yeah, some great bottles off the board in the first round. I think the big surprise, a couple surprises here. Knob Creek 120 coming off as an opener from Marty Party. That's why he's Marty Party, though. And Blue Note Juke Joint. Did not see that one coming. A great pick. A big pick. A great pick from Big League. We'll see. We're doing some draft analysis now. I think he reached too high to get the Blue Note Juke Joint.
What's the proof on that Blue Note, Chris?
He was more of a third-round pick. What he got?
It's 100.
117.5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a nice proof point.
Thanks, Shane.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're gonna reverse it.
So we got a reverse order.
Flip it and reverse.
Yeah, Andy, you're up.
Andy, back to you. Now we're going to a bourbon for you that's always a hit. Always a hit.
All right. Was thinking about this when we had talked about it, and there are some bourbons that are always on the shelf, and people pass them by because they're looking for the unicorn or something else. But no matter what, when you buy it and you share it with your friends, everybody loves it because it's just that good. Four Roses single barrel. We're gonna.
That's definitely was on my list here for this round.
Man, it certainly was.
I can get rid of that one off the desk now.
There you go.
Yeah, this is Mike Myers said like Andy like a GM, but I like that. Kind of like an Eric DaCosta on here. You got to be smart in the draft. Best available.
Well, you got an Expos jersey on though, Andy. Come on.
I knew that all of the bottles that I was going to pick were going to go, so I just didn't even bring the bottles out.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
don't
Because
even
I
have them
figured
here.
I'm just going to have to
That's
pick
true.
random
Yeah,
crap.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't plan on getting. I have like certain bottles and spots. And
Right. All right.
Gonna see how it goes. All right, 210.90.
All right, so I'm gonna go. You said Knob Creek, 120. I'm going Knob Creek 12, but the 100 proof. This to me is always a hitter. It's always on the shelf. 100 proof, 12 year. Can't go wrong with it. Love it. To me, Knob Creek 12, 100 proof though. Easier to get. Always a hitter. There you go.
Knob Creek. That's a good. Yeah, but man, I don't see that bottle enough, unfortunately.
Really? I've got
Yeah.
a couple of these.
Just wait a couple weeks. We got nailed here through
Yeah.
Wisconsin, Illinois.
It's
they're
always here.
everywhere now.
Yeah,
on
they're
the
everywhere
shelf.
here too. Everywhere.
Let's see. Yeah, looking good so far. All right. That means we go back to Mr. Marty Party.
Wise Guy Whiskey, Knob Creek 12 sucks. Oh my God.
Oh, geez.
Whiskey knows.
He
in
said the
pattern.
Four Roses was bad and blind too. I don't think he likes 210.
He doesn't like Wise Guy. Does not like 21090. Not a fan. All
I don't
right.
know what Marty's.
Wise
I don't
guy
know.
like
I don't
three
know
of
what Marty's
us.
list is going to be like at this point with his.
Yeah,
lead.
Marty's second round pick is going to be Obtanium.
Actually,
All right, Marty, what do you got for your always a hit?
always a hit, and I'm going to go ahead and get it off your list now, is Rare Breed.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Whiskey Nose. That's a hell of a pick right there, buddy.
I actually didn't write that one down at all because I knew Jason was going to try and get it.
Well, he's already read about 6 of our all picks.
I don't think there's gonna be many wild turkeys left by the time we're done here. Oh shit! If everyone plays it smart. All right, we're going up to the Hawk. The Hawkinator.
Yes. Speaking of wild turkey, and always a hit, and one that I find myself probably referring to and suggesting to an awful lot of people is going to be this bad boy right here, Russell Reserve Single Barrel,
what the
baby.
fuck? You
Damn
doing that? You doing that now? Sucks.
So this is going to be we're
dang
going to go two zip on the Braves right away. Lead off home run, back to back home run again, 2-0 Brewers.
Hold on, let me cry into my World Series trophy.
Hey, Joe, be quiet over there.
You guys are killing me. You're going after big hitters early. Jesus. All right.
By the time we get to the hitter section, it's just going to be like
Yeah, it's gonna
standard
be
bottles.
it's gonna be like Kessler's, but that's all it's gonna be left.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. That's for sure.
All right, big league. What do you got?
Man, I'm gonna go with JD Barrel Proof,
Oh, Jesus.
right.
the gold
Yeah,
label,
Jack
man.
Daniel's
Bro,
Barrel
you guys
Proof.
are literally hitting my hitter section.
Oh,
Ah.
no.
Yeah.
Everyone's going.
It's hitting, man. It's flying out
Dude,
of here.
that bottle is always a hit, no matter what. I've never had a bad one.
Oh, man.
Man, Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. Wow, gone. All right. Shit, that brings it to me now. Jesus, what the hell's left?
I know that's going to be the other issue is trying to figure out or keep track of all the ones that are picked for crying out loud.
Yeah, always a hit. I gotta think of something that's always a hit. What do I take out? That's always a hit for folks. Can't use that. Can't find that shit. Can't use that. Can't find that shit. Let's see here.
Yeah, it's tough.
Jason
man.
doesn't have a list, evidently. You're just going by the fly here, huh, Jay?
I have no list either.
Oh, look at you guys.
Yeah, I mean, kinda. You know what? I mean, just based on.
Fucking Todd took PTO to put his list together today.
I did. Well, hey, me and Andy both. I didn't do any work today.
PTO.
Oh, Jesus.
Man, this is crazy. I can't believe some of these early hitters went off already. It's like, what
I
the
know.
hell?
No, it's
I
always
know.
a hit.
Well, you know what? Something that's always a hit whenever I bring it out.
Be careful.
I know. Whenever I got to be careful with what I follow that up with right now. I'm actually gonna go with
Plants. Blanton's. He's going with Blanton's.
No, fuck that.
Big Vic said that.
I'm gonna go with Old Forester 1920.
Shit.
Oh, Jesus.
Somebody
All
said
right.
that in the chat.
Yep. It really is. Anytime I introduce that bourbon to somebody, it people love it.
What was
So there isn't I have nothing. There's never a bad thing to say about Old Forester 1920. Always a hit. So I'm happy with that pick.
Man, this is gonna be tough.
Well,
This is gonna
that
really-
means I'm gonna have to do Plan B for my entire list, which is a list that is strictly just regular old bourbons.
Do it.
Since all of you fools just take all the hitters,
Well,
Come
Top
on,
of the lineup.
Marcakis.
yeah, let's go. Let's go.
1792 bottled in bond.
Nice.
All right, there you go.
That's a
There you
good pick.
Yeah.
pick.
I like it.
I feel like this fits this category really good
Mm-hmm.
versus some of all of you steroid users.
What?
Hey, dude, do you want to get paid or you want to, ride the bench?
No, I want to be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh. Oh.
Hall of Fame.
Dude, Big Poppy's in the Hall of Fame. There's a
I got my Hall of Fame jersey on right now with the
Oh.
Rock. Here we
Hey,
go.
Bootsy, there's your Boston Red Sox, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So far, some great picks off the board.
I'm gonna drink this.
Looks
What's
like
that,
it's
Trev?
coming. It's coming back my way here now.
Now the hitter. Describe what the hitter is again, Jay.
My whole list is gone.
Well, actually, Trev goes again because we're doing
Trev.
reverse.
What,
snake
so
order.
this is the hitter, the 3 spot. What are we saying
Yeah,
about
this is a 3 spot. So this is a hitter. So
Okay.
something that impresses. It's a hitter.
So this
Got
is I'm first again.
Yeah, you go
are.
again.
Yep.
Well, let me just take a page out of y'all's nerds books.
Jeez.
Uh-oh.
Now this, when you have things that have batches, does it matter the batch or just the bottle?
Just the bottle. Probably just the bottle.
Getting
Elijah
some weird,
Craig Barrel.
getting some
Here we're
weird static.
crossing.
Just hold on something. Hold on. Who's staticky? Was that Andy?
Probably.
All right.
Probably.
All right, you're back. All right, go ahead, Trev. Trev, is that what I think it is?
Yes, it is, because I know someone's gonna freaking take this round.
It's a good point.
It was
Well done.
It was on my list.
It's
It
like
was
taking
not-
a kicker too early. That's what it is.
It was not in my hitter section, but I know someone was about to take it.
Elijah Craig barrel proof for Bourbon Wrench. Okay. I like it. I mean, for me, that's like maybe not a big hitter, but I do like that one.
I mean, for me, I had different bottles in my hitter section, but I knew that was gonna go.
All right.
Agreed.
So now I got to get into a hitter. So something that I know everybody loves. And Elijah Craig barrel proof is
What?
gone.
and you got to impress somebody here now, Jay. Come on.
You got to impress somebody. So Blanton's is definitely not going on that list.
Old tub.
Oh, tough.
Old tub.
That impresses you, Marty, doesn't it?
You know what I'm going to do? This might surprise you a little bit. It's not going to be a super high proofer, but Remus Repeal.
Oh,
Good
man.
one. Okay.
Hey, I actually had that in big hitter.
Oh.
I think that's a pretty.
Well,
pretty good
big hitter to me, I think it's subjective. Like big hitter to me means high proof, like punch you in the face. But Remus Repeal to me, every time I drink that shit, it's friggin' delicious. The 5, the 3, the 4, pick one. It's great. It's great. Let's see here. We have the Mash Bill's here. What's going on, Mash Bill?
Oh, Stanley.
Robotics in the house. What's going on? The Bourbon Judge is in the house. What is
Oh, man. Now it's a party.
Oh yeah.
the
Yes.
Bourbon? Oh my goodness.
Marcus.
What's up, Marcus?
Marcus the man.
Marcus, what's up, man?
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, buddy.
Just so you know, court is in session.
That's right. Marcus has got his first barrel pick coming out soon. So that's pretty cool, I think.
That's all. What is he picking?
Woodinville.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
I think it's
Yeah,
really
we just picked 2 new Woodinvilles, and
cool.
they're
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
A lot of picks. now.
Again, we picked 2 New Winnevilles, and again, for the second year in a row, we couldn't make up our minds, so we got 2 barrels.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
We have learned one thing. So when we get one that we like, one of us just cries a little bit, and then we get another barrel. So we figured that out. We figured that out pretty quickly. So we're good. We can get 2 barrels anytime we need.
Yeah.
So
generally, all I have to say is I'm not sure if I can decide between these 2 barrels.
yeah, that's all it takes is the indecision. We're like, we'll just give it the second one.
All right, so it's we're moving on to Big League Bourbon and Chris. He's lining up his hitter. Who you got in the 3 spot? That's your hitter?
Yes.
Oh my!
Wait, what was it? I missed it. What was it?
Lucky 7 14 year.
Oh,
Holy
jeez.
moly!
Yeah, buddy.
All right, I would have had that one down a little bit more. That's a hell of a 3-hole guy right there. Jesus.
Well,
I don't own
I
that model, so it wasn't on my-
I see a pattern here. I see what's happening. Guys are getting scared. They're gonna lose their big bourbon.
Yeah.
No, that was number 2 on my list. You guys have knocked a couple of my other ones.
It would have been like
Chris's
Chris's pick would have been like, okay, you pick your favorite 90 proofer. He's like, here I go, Lucky 7 14 year. This is what I'm taking.
But isn't this how the draft goes? If people
Yeah,
are
100%.
scared their guys gonna get taken.
There's no like you
Always.
said. There's no in the famous words of Tom Hanks. There's no crying in baseball.
That's
So,
true. That is true.
That's right. All right, great pick, Big League Bourbon and Chris. Let's go to the next person, Lahawk.
All right, so always a hitter and one that I think is still, I don't want to say underrated. I think it's probably gained a lot more popularity over the course of a year.
Booker's Rye.
No, let's go with a little smoke. Let's go with a little Smoke Wagon, uncut, unfiltered.
Yeah, take
Oh,
out.
that's a good pick, man, for sure.
I had that under the blended, but
I did too.
Oh Jesus! Now we got Todd. Man, didn't you just hear Jason a second ago? There's no crying in baseball.
What? No, not crying. Hey, Brewer fan, pipe down there. Good lord.
Wait, which one? Rob Zilla is calling foul. That is not readily available.
Oh, really?
Well, here's the thing. The problem is
the Lucky
Depends on where
7
you're at.
14 is not exactly available either.
Yeah.
So.
It's available on their website for shipping.
Well, that's the
Yeah.
thing, though.
I mean, you
can get it online.
You can get on
And
Steelbacks.
Smoke Wagon's the same way.
Smoke Wagon all day long.
Let's go.
on Steelbacks.
Let's go, Brewers!
Oh, there he
There's the
Well, there he is.
There's a little
Nice.
little
Look,
Robin
he's got his
Hood.
little. Look at Mom put his little brewer.
He
out
looks
there.
frightened to death.
I know he looks so frightened.
He looks
right
so
now.
frightened.
because he's in that
thrilled to be
disgusting
there.
jersey.
Oh gosh.
Poor guy.
Oh,
He
Poor
literally
little-
wrapped him
poor-
in a t-shirt.
poor little bastard. I mean, Smoke Wagon.
I think
uncut,
that's
unfiltered.
perfectly fine.
I mean,
Oh,
it's
Wise Guy
not-
doesn't like that either. Todd, look at that. He
Wise
says
Guy
Scott,
does
not a hitter.
Yeah, you can't
Man.
get.
Tough
That's
ballot.
killing us.
Yeah.
Killing us.
Wise Guy Whiskey Guy is a very tough judge.
He is.
Tough judge tonight too. He doesn't.
What should? Okay, so let's.
I don't know. I don't know if he's liked one pick of anyone's right now.
Well, hold on, you're trying to impress
my-
somebody
my
too,
guess-
right?
My guess is he's a Cubs fan. That's my guess.
Oh.
But-
Oh.
No, he's probably a Reds fan.
All right, so
Oh.
in the group, are we going to allow Smoke Wagon? Yes or no?
Oh, have mercy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll just
I'm
use
fine
it
with it.
another
I give it the
round.
heck. You know what? Because if you travel, there's ways to get Smoke Wagon. It's not
Yeah.
that hard to get.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
My store just got like 30 cases
Yeah.
of it. You
Yeah.
just come here. We have plenty.
I was just in Vegas and it was like literally everywhere.
Just
So,
yeah.
All
follow
right.
Aaron on Instagram for a good time because he's a hoot.
That would make sense. It was everywhere in Vegas, though, Jason.
That
all
was
right.
awesome.
Yes,
Well, it does make sense, but I mean, it's like an overabundance of it. It was like
Yeah.
literally everywhere. So, all right,
Bro,
Marty,
you can
Marty,
get it.
Marty, what do you got?
I'm gonna go Old Granddad 114.
Oh, that's a good one.
There you
Oh
go.
shit! See, I like that as a big hitter.
That's
Yeah.
one.
Hold on,
Todd's
that's not a
all-time
big. This is
favorite.
just a hitter. Wait,
Oh,
this
that-
is just
I'm
a
just
hitter.
a hitter.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is
I'm
just a
sorry.
hitter,
Yeah,
though.
that's just a hitter. Yeah, I like that as a hitter.
All right. Interesting.
Hitter OGD 114. That's not only is it a solid pick, but that's
Are
a
you
great. That's a great value. That's a great
But
value.
are you impressing somebody with that though? That's supposed to be. We're supposed
Yeah,
to
but
impress.
it's in blinds. It whips ass, and
maybe.
people can usually find it.
But you
Yeah,
got to
it's,
think, though, who are you impressing?
Yeah, with old
Bourbon
Granddad.
and food, and aficionados or regular people?
Yeah,
I don't think
Marty.
you're
Yeah, yes, this is how I see it. Marty's picking the wily veteran that's cheap but still effective.
That's it.
Basically, it's like late '90s David Justice. He pretty much got.
It's like Harold Baines. Harold Baines.
Harold
Harold Baines.
Strawberry.
We got Oakland
David
David
Justice,
Justice
that's a
Moneyball
great
style.
analogy.
Yeah, David Justice Moneyball style, Chris. Perfect.
I think
Yeah,
it's
perfect.
Harold
That was,
Baines at age 43, still hitting ropes. Harold Baines.
That was
Like-
David Justice right before he got dumped by Halle Berry, right?
Yeah, 100%.
All right.
All right.
I might get killed for this.
Andy. I'm sorry, Todd.
God, right.
You're next.
So we're supposed to impress. It's always good. I think it's available. It's a little pricey. I'm going Midwinter's Night Dram.
Oh,
That
that's
is-
not available.
That is
that's
not
not-
available. You
That's
lose.
never available. Put that away. That's not
Yeah.
even available. You can't
That,
even. Do
you
they even?
can't- that
they
is
don't
not
even-
one.
they don't even
Yeah,
make
that's
that
really
anymore.
hard. Yeah, that's an impossible whiskey to get for a lot of people.
That's impossible whiskey. All right. Okay.
I wouldn't say impossible, but that's pretty hard to get.
All right. Okay.
All right, you got to back up.
I got to back up. We just pulled one. This is something you guys just did. I'm kind of playing to you. It's a Nashville barrel, single barrel rye, 9-year from
This is
Steelback.
It's bourbon only, Todd.
Oh, it's only bourbon. Everything's bourbon. Jesus, we got problems, Andy.
We just went
Can
too
we-
live
I don't
in
have a
the-
problem.
Do
I'm
you
doing
have a
just
third
fine.
Two. Strike two. I got two strikes.
Guys,
just
this is
fine.
an Orioles fan. It all makes sense.
All right.
Todd right now has many.
Right there.
Chris Davis is making the pick right
Look,
now.
we're
Oh,
swinging the
miss.
future, guys. We're bringing up some of these young
Hold on,
kids. They don't
hold
know
on,
what they're doing
hold
yet.
on.
We're trying.
Hold
We're
on.
trying.
Hold on. It's got to be a bourbon. All right. Well, all right.
Todd,
Jason,
Last guy
right
with
all right,
now,
Jason.
I'm killing
with
Jason,
another hot take. Midwinter's Night just sits on the shelf. French staves suck.
Jeez,
Act 9 was
Wow.
quite good.
man, he's so
This
angry.
guy is a
tonight.
keyboard
So angry.
warrior like
So
none
he's
other.
very angry. Yeah, very angry.
Yeah.
So angry.
All right.
Somebody give this guy a hug. Come on, come down to Wisconsin, dude. I'll give you a
Yeah.
hug.
All right, here we go. I might get killed. It's behind me. I don't strike out. Weller Antique 107. What I got.
Yeah, well, so far, hey, he's got as many strikes as their team does have real hits in real life.
Bourbon. Come on.
Hey, Jason gets this stuff like it's going out of style.
Just give it to him. We got to move on here.
Hey, what is the
All right.
what's the I know you might laugh at it, but it meets the criteria. So suck it.
Meh. Rob Zilla says you are out.
All right.
Whatever, Andy. I'll give it to you because I think you're running out of options. Okay. Weller
I'm
107.
not gonna lie to you. This
You know
is the
what?
happiest I've been on camera in a
I'll
while.
say it's available if you're in driving distance around Ohio. Then you're fine. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Let's go to let's go to Andy, the expo. What do we got?
Well done, Todd. That was
Yeah,
that
no
was
worries.
fun.
What do you got?
All right. So this was one of my first loves in bourbon. I think it's criminally underrated. It's a big hitter, right around 117, 18 proof. I'm going old E7. I think this is a great pour. So
Oh,
I'm gonna say always a good hitter for your cleanup.
Wait. What was that one?
Old Ezra 7.
Oh, old. Yeah, that's people forget about that one.
Yeah. Well, those are 99 and 7 are some great bottles, great value bottles, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think they hit well above their weight.
yeah, that they do.
I like that pick a lot. I think I think Andy got a lot of value in that one too.
Man, does anybody even see that stuff around at all anymore? Hardly. I mean, like I'm not saying to take it away. I'm just saying, like, in general, like it was really hot for a while, then it seemed to go pretty quickly.
It's all
Honestly, anytime it drops here locally, it sells out fast, but then it's gone for a while.
Yeah, Scotty, we could go over to Amon's and he's got like 5 cases sitting on the end cap.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to go over there, probably just test that place out a little bit more.
Yeah, you need to come over there, man. I was sampling out the old Fitz 17 the other day.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, he just got the Heaven Hill 17, so looking forward to going and grabbing that.
All right, guys. Before we all pick our big hitters, because we're gonna reverse. Andy's gonna start. I do want to get into a couple of new labels that popped up on the TTB because I like to get your guys' reaction. So let's go to a little mid round. What's to see on the TTB? All right, so first bottle that I saw this week that I was really excited about was this one. Did you guys hear about Dixon Deadman's new blend coming out, the Phoenix blend?
Yeah.
So Dixon Deadman's new project, 2XO, 2 times oak by Dixon Deadman. These are gonna, just from reading the description, unique blends consisting of his stocks that he uses from his finest barrels and a double barreling process. Now, we don't really know what that double barreling process means. Is it double oaked? Is it a finish? Is it a toast? But they'll
all be different. They'll all be different. He went over this at Whiskey Weekend with everybody there when he did his presentation.
Mm-hmm.
Each release will be a different type of double barreling.
Yeah, but that constitutes, it could be any sort of finish, you mean, basically. It could cover that whole gamut, or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all going to be different as they keep on going.
Kim Evans said he's had some.
Yeah, we did have some in our group. It's
Tim Evans,
fantastic.
It was pretty good.
If you go to my Instagram, you can see a picture of it. They're in they might be in his former employer's bottles with scribbles over them.
Interesting.
I like that.
You might say WWB4 on it.
All right, let's go to the next one, guys. Pursuit. It looks like Cecil and Coleman from Bourbon Pursuit are going into a finished whiskey. They are famous for their, they've made a pretty good name already with their blended bourbon, their blended rye, which I think is fantastic. And now it looks like they're doing some blended bourbon with toasted American and French oak. So all at 108 proof. Really excited to taste that.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
But it looks like a deodorant label. Just saying.
Deodorant.
It's very clean, very modern. A deodorant label.
It looked like the Expos jersey it had, kind of a little bit.
I think those are closer. Those are closer to Mets colors.
Yeah,
those are closer to Mets colors. I think.
That's true. That's true.
All right. I'm sure you guys have seen this from Jim Beam, Hardin's Creek. They are releasing these 2 bourbons, and basically, these are going to be rare limited edition whiskey. So when you use the words rare and limited edition in the same sentence,
it's got to be good.
Sucks. Yeah.
Does that say 2 years old?
Yes.
It does for 99 bones.
Hello.
Yep.
That's how much it is.
$99 for the 2-year release and $189.99 for.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. This is just like, is bourbon jumping the shark officially with freaking Harder Creek?
So
I'm out.
On that 2-year, Come on.
That's straight bourbon. So Jacob's Well is a blend of 16-year-old and 15-year-old high rye bourbon. Pays tribute to Jacob Beam and the well he built in 1795. That's 54% ABV, $150. Now, the other one, which I feel like they're just pissing on us without the kindness of calling it rain, is a 2-year bourbon. I'm sorry, 2-year-old whiskey. Was inspired by the style of bourbon the Colonel was making after he reopened Claremont Distillery following Prohibition. Low distillation proof for full flavor, 54% ABV. Will sell for suggested retail price of $80. So that's the stats.
2 years.
Yeah.
Now,
if you click on their website to order them online, the prices were way higher.
Yeah. Now, if you look back at, if you guys look back at the latest Little Book, which had some of that 2-year-old stuff in it, and people were kind of up in arms because there was some old whiskey in that blend too, but they don't tell you how much of that of any proportions of those blends of the blends are in there. So if it was a lot of 2-year, you're asking people to pay between $130 to sometimes $200, depending on where you are for that whiskey. Now they're just blatantly just filling a bottle with this 2-year stuff and charging $90 for it. So the fact that it's rare and limited at the same time, you can have it.
literally, how can you have something that's called rare that's 2 years old? Like, it's barely been around. It can't be very rare. I mean,
but that's the thing, is they're playing on this whole, we're not making that much of it.
Yeah.
And we're going to price it because of how limited it is, regardless of the age.
Yeah.
And rare doesn't have to mean age statement. Rare can be, Todd's
Nice.
a bit rare. He's not.
P90X
it's
is
not age
rare.
thing. It's
Yeah,
just-
Amy
it's just
Amy Bohm with a good point. When Old Tub is not quite bottom shelf enough, please buy this 2-year at $100.
Yeah.
I mean, it's top shelf. Other than Little Book, show me one official bean that's 2 years old. Otherwise, see, it is rare. I think the rarity of it plays into the low distillation proof, which is something that Beam isn't really known for. So, but whether that makes that does not make a 2-year-old whiskey worth about $100. Either way, I don't care. Especially when you have OGD 114 for $23.
Yeah.
Or literally anything else.
Yeah, or literally anything else. All right, last but not least, guys, Rabbit Hole has gone down the rabbit hole with some new finishes coming out. 5 of them to be exact. So we'll just run through these. Rabbit Hole Alpha Vielle, finished in Armagnac casks.
Nice.
Rabbit Hole Azul, finished in tequila casks. Rabbit Hole Heretofore, finished in Apera casks. Rebello, finished in Ruby Port casks. And Sea Song, finished in rum casks. So just to kind of, these all look like they're going to be at the same proof. It looks like they're all at 95 proof. This is their cask strength. It says cask strength, but maybe that's just for position only. But if you look at the bottle size, it looks like they're all going to be 375s.
Oh, Jesus.
Not 750s.
And what's
That'll be
the
over
price on
$100.
those 375?
Now, I couldn't find pricing, but knowing Rabbit Hole,
Yeah.
I guarantee these are going to be at least $50. At least.
Oh, I bet more than that even.
I think it'll be more, but I think it's going to be at least 50 because
$80.
a Rabbit Hole is always a high price.
Right.
I mean, there's special finishes. If they come with a special box like the Mizunara cast, they could be $750.
That's true.
Yeah.
And if they put the word special on it.
Yes, like Race King.
Totally.
Race King was what, 350?
Ludacris is saying, I think 70. D Jonesy saying at least 75.
Yeah, there's sherry. Was it sherry finish that was 75 and up?
I think so.
Yeah, the high gold.
Isn't the
the Derringer was the one that was the high.
Derringer.
Yeah, the Derringer
Yeah,
is
that's right.
the
That's
Derringer's
80, right?
85.
the Derringer's a $90.
That's
it's a
the most
$90
expensive
bottle.
one.
It's a $90 bottle.
The high gold's not a bad pour though. Some of them is not. Some of the pours aren't bad.
I enjoy the high gold
yeah.
because of the high rye, but that's really I mean the rye is decent, but there's so much MGP rye out there.
Yeah.
But the finish is tough. It's a lot of competition with the finished juice now too. So
Yeah. Rabbit Hole best value compared to secondary. Yeah, I have to heavily disagree with that. I don't think Rabbit Hole.
no, we know what Wise Guy likes though. That's good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I think Rabbit Hole is for the most part terrible values for what you're getting. I mean, if he's talking about Rabbit Hole on secondary and what they sell for, then maybe that's what he means. That's a different story. But I think suggested retail price on most of the Rabbit Holes are way over.
Yeah, we had them on. They know they're priced high. A lot of it's for the experience at their distillery. There's a few things that go into that price being higher than it probably should be. But
Yeah, and listen, they have
Good people out there,
a nice proprietary bottle design, beautiful distillery. It's kind of like the Peerless experience where they just put a lot of money into the experience, and that price reflects in their in their price.
Yeah.
So, yep. All right, we are back to the draft. It is the 4 spot, guys, the big hitter, and Andy's leading us off here. Who do you got for your big hitter?
I love that. Sometimes picks just irritate people, but I've loved this bottle since day one. I've gone through a million. This is like the only bottle that I constantly keep rebuying, no matter what form I can find it in. Traverse City Barrel Proof Bourbon. I absolutely love the stuff they got kicking out of there. I'm gonna go with that.
All right.
Nice big bold. Almost 60% alcohol. Just love it. Good stuff. So I'm going a little Traverse City.
Traverse City Barrel Proof. Did not see that coming out of the lineup tonight. Good pick though. All right, and that means we go up to Todd.
Yeah, well, strike one's coming probably. Here we go. So
watch him take out George T. Stagg.
well, no, I don't have. Well, how about Stagg Jr.? Can I take Stagg Jr. out, or is that off the wall too? Is that against the? Because that's my pick. But you guys screwed me on.
We better allow something for big hitters because
I know.
I don't have very many big hitters.
All right, yeah, we'll
Stag
let the
Jr.
rules slide a little bit. I'll give you Stag Jr. for your big hitter. I'll give you Stag Jr.
I mean, that's.
The problem is that you never see Stag Jr. in stores because they're always on secondary.
I got this at a store.
But then again, I think some people can't even find Elijah Craig barrel proof. So
Yeah.
like, where do we draw the line?
Yes.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm more thinking like heavily allocated. I don't think
Rob Zilla said foul
no.
ball.
I got thrown out for Midwinter's Night Dram. That's not heavily allocated.
You're like
It's
Earl
right.
Weaver. You got kicked
That's
out of
right.
game.
Oh, it's right. That's why I got thrown out. All right, yeah,
Yeah.
I suck. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I forgot. We're bourbon. Sorry. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay, Chris Davis. Swing and a miss.
Oh, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis.
Chris Davis hit 54
Oh.
home runs one year, though. I just
yeah, I
want to
mean,
say.
yeah, both are pretty scarce depending on where you are. I get
Jokes
it.
on
I think
everybody else who's paying Chris
He
Davis.
also
Who's
started
paying.
a season 0 for 31.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing here tonight. That's true.
All right, it's going back to Whiskey Nose. Who do you got for your big hitter, buddy?
Let's go with Bardstown Discovery 7.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for Discovery to come out.
I was going to go 3, but let's do one that maybe some people can get their hands on.
Bardstown Discovery 7 for Whiskey Nose. That's a great pick, man. I like it. I like it a lot.
But then again, like, is it just all of the Discovery series are off? Because
No,
otherwise, I would just do 6, 7.
Yeah.
We could all do one.
I had them for my blended, but Marty takes them here.
Well,
Well,
that's
I
kind of
mean-
why I asked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the spirit of everyone picking a Discovery series, let's say that they're out.
Yeah, probably so. Probably a good call.
Because we could do it all night. Oh, I'll take
Yeah.
one. I'll take two. I'll take three. No fun.
Yeah, exactly.
So Discovery series is out. So good pick from Whiskey Nose. That brings us up to the Hawk.
Oh man, this is a tough one. I'm a little bit on the fence of where to go with this one, but man, this is a tough one right here.
Big hitter.
The big hitter. Man. And without making it something super difficult to get, I mean, I guess, well, shoot. Man, I'm on the fence right now.
You are on the
Do
fence.
it.
You're about to fall off the fence.
Kind of like the Brewers in the first round playoff series.
Oh.
There
No
we
way.
go. This is why I love you, Chris.
No way. No way.
It's not 1982 anymore, Scotty.
No, it's not. We're
Yeah,
in a whole different league now. That's for sure. So
82, the Brewers win.
Yeah, I
83,
mean,
the Orioles
I mean,
win.
this,
What a-
this,
what-
this
what
is
a
true.
difference.
Disco 7 technically isn't a bourbon, but
Oh.
we'll make it.
Yeah.
It's Discovery series, so pick
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
Discovery
Yeah,
series.
if you
is in
picked
the
any
bourbon.
other one but 7, you'd be fine.
Yeah.
all right. I guess all right. Let's go big hitter. I think I'm gonna go 1792 full proof.
Oh, okay, that's a good one.
I think it's a bit underrated. So this is kind of like a man. I don't even know how to describe like what that would be. Like I know it doesn't get the recognition it should be, and a lot of them, we see a lot of them as barrel picks. But I think consistently the 1792 full proof is a nice one. So
That's the second one taken, right? Was the Bourbon Bond's gone too? Is that the other one
Yeah.
that's taken?
Yeah.
Bob and Bond is gone as well. All right.
7, 8, 9 is gonna be tough to do here.
So let me see here. I have did I mark that one off for Scotty? Yes, I did. Okay. That means we're up to big league. What do we got?
Oh man! All right, I have two choices depending on what people say here. Just because somebody might say you can't get my first one everywhere, even though they're in several states.
Well, we're gonna, we could stretch. This is a category we could kind of stretch it a little bit, but
All right. Well,
we're gonna call this the
I'm
Todd
going
rule.
Sam Houston 15.
Hey.
oh, I like that one. That's a good pick. I like Sammy. Sammy
Yeah.
15.
Good call, man.
Yeah.
Man, it doesn't get as much credit as it should. in my opinion. I think they're fantastic blends. 15 year, you get that oakiness. They're solid, man.
Has anybody tried the Calumet 16 yet?
Not yet.
I tried it the other day. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, Calumet 16. I do love that one. Well, Calumet 15 I liked. I thought it was a complete cherry bomb, but yeah, that 16.
With like Dr. Pepper on top of that. Yeah. That one was killer, man.
Yep. All right. I need a are we up to me now? Shit.
Yeah. Yeah. You get Jim Beam White Label.
Well, it's certainly not gonna be Blue Run, so I'll tell you that much. All right, so I have two choices for a big hitter, and you guys, they're both pretty tough to get. One might be even tougher than the other one to get, but I'll let you guys decide.
Sure.
If I pick Jack Daniel's Coy Hill, was that out?
It was in every state.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of them.
You can buy it.
Maybe way overpriced,
have loosened
but I've seen a
quickly,
lot
dude.
on shelves.
Let's loosen these rules real quick. Come on, let's go.
Well, my other one was Four Roses LE.
Well,
Oh Jesus.
I mean,
Yeah.
Listen, that was easier for me to get than freaking Coy Hill.
Well,
All right, I won't pick either of them. That's
Jason,
fine.
you just got tossed from the game, bro.
I wish I had a Coy Hill.
I got tossed from the game. Okay, that's fine.
I don't know. I want to be lenient because I don't want people to be hard on any of my future answers.
Yeah,
So sure, whatever
tell me
you want.
about it. The physics is grim.
I hear.
I'm with you, Trev.
I hear you. No, it's fine. I won't do that one. You know what? Let me go with. Big hitter. I think you're staticky again, Todd, as he walks away.
It's not me. It's Andy. Andy,
I'm sorry, Andy. Sorry.
Andy, your mic's staticky.
Michter's 20? Yeah, no. Michter's 20. Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to fly for big hitter, I don't think, for everybody. Shit, this one's tough.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
Because I'm thinking like high proof, but I'm thinking like something that's just, has some good age to it. Oh, you know what I'm going to pick? And this is going to come out of nowhere. Big hitter. Highly underrated bottle. Delicious. WB Saffel.
Oh,
ooh, nice.
interesting.
That's
All
a nice
right.
bottle.
Yeah.
Very
interesting.
underrated.
Highly underrated. What is it? 13 year. You got some high age wild turkey in there.
Yeah.
Good proof point, 107. WB
Yeah, isn't
Saffel.
it 13, 16, and 8?
So yeah, 13, 16. It might be 8. It's either 8 or 9. I got to look it up, but
Yeah.
I'm going Saffel, man, because that shit is so damn good.
I like Saffel. That's a great choice.
I love it.
Yep.
In fact, I couldn't even see it on my shelf because it's just hidden away. It's so small.
Yeah.
It's a gorgeous label.
It is. Chris Cox, you crazy. Rob Zilla said, okay, he accepts it.
He's been pretty hard.
Jason had to have one wild turkey product in his lineup. Come on. You gotta snipe the rest.
That's my second one. All right. Oh wait. Let's top shelf, Dustin. Yeah, if you guys are hanging out, enjoying the fun, please hit the like button while you're hanging out. Definitely helps. Appreciate it. Saffel drinks too quick. Yes, that's true because it's only a 375, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Saffel is 6, 8, 10, 12. There you go. That's the
Okay.
breakdown. All right. Back to the wrench.
Okay, I only have one left, and I mean, I'm gonna ask you guys because I don't know how available. I have never seen it.
It's Maker's
But the person-
FEO too?
No, what? The person who got this for me said there was a shelf full, so that's why I put it on here. And I love this bottle with all of my heart. Redwood Empire Haystack.
Oh
Yeah,
nice.
good call,
Yeah.
man.
Is that a 12 or a 14?
It's a 12.
Oh, it's so good.
And this one's Cabernet, finished in Cabernet.
I'll tell you what, Wrench, that was a good pick. You know, I had that lined up for my double barrel pick, and I didn't think anyone was going to pull that out except maybe Scott at some point.
Well,
I have it sitting on my couch over here. I got the 14-year.
Yeah,
I literally put it in my
delicious.
big hitter because of how much I freaking
Hawk did a good
love
show
this
with
bottle.
the 14.
Yeah.
I think this is a banger bottle that I don't know. No one really talks about it.
You're right. It is a banger. Redwood Empire.
Yeah, no doubt. That's it's fantastic.
That's a fantastic bottle, man. Good job on that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to like get up and like go around my whiskey room and look around.
I know it's tough.
Probably have some good bottles that are hidden.
Dude, that's what I've been doing all night, just staring at everything I have, just planning.
I got lucky. We had a tornado warning earlier tonight, so I was down here with the kids and writing everything down while we were hanging out.
Yeah, I might have to pour some of mine. It's so damn good. All right, Bourbon Wrench. Guess what? We're at off the bench.
All right.
So to kind of reiterate what this is, we've all named a lot of great bourbons, a lot of stuff that we like to drink. Now, just say you don't have a lot of these available. What's one that's kind of in the background? You don't go to it often, but when you're out of some of your favorites, you reach for this bottle. So that's what this category is.
I got one because I know it's available, and I also think it's one of the most highly overlooked bottles because someone's already picked the bottle that they go to first.
And
my choice, Old Forester 1897.
All right, good pick.
Dude, that is a very, very highly overlooked bottled and bond for sure.
I love this bottle. I mean, I'm not saying that if you can't get 1920 because you can easily just get that. But I think this is a readily on the shelf available bourbon that's fantastic, and no one drinks it or talks about it, and it's amazing.
Does this one have to be a category where it's like readily available though, or can it be? I mean, does it have to be like? I mean, not like super difficult to get, but you know,
this one should be back. It's to relatively available. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Coy Hill is out. So all right, back to me. And I'm glad nobody took this one because it's a bottle I generally forget about. But whenever I find it or whenever
forget about it.
What?
Forget about it.
I said forget about it.
Whenever I forget about it, here it comes.
What is it? Freaking Wild Turkey 101?
Oh, he had to go into the back room to get it. We're in trouble now.
Ooh.
Oh, Bell Mead.
Bell Mead Reserve, baby.
Okay. All right.
108.3 proof of MGP deliciousness.
You guys better, get you a bottle.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's going away.
Yeah, this Bell Mead Reserve bourbon is I definitely have stocked up on a few of these. It just sits around on shelves whenever I see it. I don't know why. It's absolutely delicious bourbon for the money. $60 for this. I mean, good age, great proof, great distillery, freaking Bell Mead, baby. All right. Off the bench. That means we go to Big League Chris.
All right, man. So I had two choices for this one, but I'm going to go for the one that I see sit on shelves everywhere. And we were kind of just talking about it. But this is what I go to when I can't get some of my other favorites. If you know, you know where certain ones come from. But I'm going to go with the Calumet Farms 15.
Well, that's a off the bencher for you.
They sit around everywhere, and like they're around, they're $99.
You know what? I gotta agree with that because Calumet 15. Calumet 15 here in Ohio sits on the shelf. Nobody touches it.
Yeah, it's on every shelf, and I get asked about it all the time when people are here because I'll grab that and pour that instead of some of my other harder to get pours that I really enjoy.
I mean, that's a good pick.
I mean,
Yeah,
at some of the stores here, at some of the stores, I'm going to say, yeah, I see it in the chat. Some people are like, it's 130. You run into, I ran into it at Costco down in Kentucky. It's $99 sitting on the shelf.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they were like that. I ran into them at a Costco here in Illinois, $99 sitting on the shelf. I mean, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, I mean, whenever I go to my liquor store here, they ask me about it all the time. Like, why does this thing sit? I'm like, I don't know. I mean, it's a 15-year age statement. The price is only $130. I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand it. It's because it's not made by Buffalo Trace. I think that's why it sits.
That could be.
Yeah, Calumet 15 does go on sale. Totally agree, Tim Evans. It's crazy. I don't understand why.
And as soon as these 16s start dropping, we'll see the 15 go down even more.
Yeah.
Just like 14 did.
And what's funny is the 16s will drop. The 16s will come in. People will buy all that shit up and just, like, you realize the 15's right there. I don't understand why you want to buy the 16. You left the 15 sit because it's 1 year older. I mean,
I'll be buying more of these and bunkering more than I already have because, you know, sooner or later we're not going to see these high age statements that are really good at that price at $100.
You got it.
You know, $110. Come on.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I might have to scoot more of those up. All right, let's go to the Hawk.
All right. So this is probably one of my favorite pours that you can just about find this stuff everywhere. It sits on the shelf. Hardly anybody ever talks about it. And that's the Four Roses Small Batch Select. It's just one of those bourbons for me that's, again, it's not always one that does like great in like blinds or anything like that, but on its own, I think as a bourbon you can go and buy just about anywhere, you'll see this stuff. I think it's a great bourbon. I think it's really, really underrated. So that's my selection for off the bench.
All right.
I like that bottle. I have to be in the mood for it. At times, it does nothing for me. And I think maybe that's kind of how Four Roses in general is. But at times, it hits.
Yeah, I think Four Roses just in general can be a lot like, I mean, I've mentioned it on the channel before that it does weird in blind tastings.
Mm-hmm.
It's sometimes that the rye and the specific rye profile it has is a little bit off-putting for some folks. It's just a thing that Four Roses has.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things. You kind of have to be a fan of Four Roses. I think there's more fans of it than not. But yeah, I think it's an underrated bourbon in my opinion. So,
all right, that means we go down to Marty Party.
I'm gonna go with a little distillery that I think me and Jason enjoy a lot, and I'm gonna put in off the bench Chattanooga 111.
Oh, that was my other consideration, Marty.
It's a great pour.
It's a great pour. Especially if you're into, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but if you like a little bit more malt in your whiskey, it's definitely a way to go. It's a chocolate like honey bomb. It's great stuff. It really is.
That sounds like Marty all wrapped up into one there.
About to explode too, man.
And there you go, Marty, man. I had to give you some love.
Thank you, brother.
All right,
except for the Yankees suck. I hate you.
Yeah, I know.
Chattanooga.
Who can't like Aaron Judge's smile?
I don't know. He's pretty good baseball player.
All right, that means we're down to our 210. Our 210.
All right,
boys.
I thought this would be taken. Rare breed. I mean, it
was taken a while back.
Gosh dang, Orioles fan.
Yeah.
I know. I'm as bad as the Orioles. Jesus. All right.
And I don't feel so bad about my I don't feel so bad about my display like a year or two ago.
All right. I'll go with another one. This is something I always have. Is saving tumbling.
Go with the rye.
Shut up, Marty. This is a high rye. Tumbling Dice. It's always available. It's like $50. I love this whiskey. I look over it a lot. I don't think people buy it. I think it's super good for proof and wood. So Tumbling Dice is my pick.
I will give a thumbs up to that bottle right there.
Yeah,
It's a
man.
good bottle.
We do
And
not
there's
get it
picks
here
everywhere
but
too of it.
Yeah. There's pics of it everywhere.
It's so good.
Yeah, we see it too.
Yeah, I mean, we don't get it here, but if you travel out of state, it's not hard to find at all. They're around. Yep.
I'd say that's a bottle if you can get it wherever you're at. It's
Oh.
one that you've walked by 1,000 times.
Yeah.
You need to go get one.
Strike 3. What on? Oh, yeah, strike 3. Yeah, it's like strike 8, guys. Strike 3. I was out 3 innings ago.
Todd.
Look at
Wise guy had some nice words for you.
He
Todd is the worst. How did he get on this line? Damn, Wise Guy. Hey, you know what? Bring Wise Guy up here. Let's go. Let's put him up here. Man. Let's go.
All right, let's go to Andy. What's your off the bench pour? Something
All right,
you
well,
go
if
to
we're
all the
going
time.
for readily available and something that people pass by all the time that they probably shouldn't, I think there's not much they put out that I don't like. I'm going to go Wilderness Trail Bottled and Bond.
There it is.
I think these guys are fantastic. So
They are.
we're going to take them.
Vastly underrated as far as I'm concerned.
And very affordable, I think, in a crowd pleaser. So if they're coming off the bench, they're going to get you hit.
It's a good one.
I still can't understand how they're underrated. I mean, I think they are, but it just boggles my mind that
I think it's because they
nobody-
don't put out anything other than their standard offerings that people are searching and flying to the shelves to buy. It's just, look, here's what we got, and it's good
You
stuff.
think it's the lack of limited releases that does it?
Yeah.
I could see that.
But also,
they had
good for them.
I mean, Jason, if they had a Wilderness Trail P90X, like people would go crazy for it. They would.
That's
they would
Maker's
go try,
Mark
they would
P90X,
try
by the
to
way.
find that, but it doesn't exist.
I actually would put. I think Four Roses actually falls in that category too. They don't put out any special releases except for their LE. I mean, and that's why I don't think a lot of people pay attention to it. I mean, Four Roses here sits on the shelf. Nobody really. I never see anyone really buying anything other than the single barrel from time to time. But the small batch select, the single barrel, the small batch, just sits. Nobody buys it. I think because of the lack of limited releases.
Well, and think about that. Like that's a good point. Like if you bring in secondary, think about this. Like you got bottles like Weller CYBP, that are $600, $700 when you've got Four Roses LEs for half the price on secondary, and that's crazy to me. Like how is that even possible?
Yeah, I mean the Four Roses picks, yes, I think have a built up, they have this great like street cred amongst whiskey nerds. Yeah. But for the average buyer, they don't unless like Ohio, we get picks of Four Roses, but they're state picks. We don't you don't really know where they're getting them from. Some other picks. Four Roses picks in general are hard to get for liquor stores and such. So, I mean, it can be – I think if more people got to try those, they would realize how good that shit is.
Yeah.
All right. So
Thanks, Joe.
Let me see here. Oh, yeah, my off the bench was the Bellmead. I got to write mine in. All right. Now, back to Andy, who's going to go with a weeder. So now we have to pick a weeded bourbon, which – this could be tough because there's not a ton of weeders that are readily available. So we might, other than William LaRue Weller, we might have some little bit of latitude here.
I love how I'm the last place guy for this.
That sucks for you.
It really sucks. It really sucks for Rich.
Good thing I have
take a lot of people off with this just because I'm sure it's on everybody's list. But since I get to go first, I am going to take Larceny Barrel Proof, and I'll take I actually love this year's. I know, Jason, you weren't a huge fan. I think this year's Dynamite, it actually almost tastes like there's a bit like almost more of a high rye than a high weeder, which is kind of
it
ironic.
Does. It had a ridiculous amount of spice.
I loved it. So I'm going to take the A122, Todd. I'm not not happy about that.
Yeah,
but
you're not happy. That was my pick, and you suck.
I know it was. So there's my Matt Weeders right there. I'm going with it, and we're good from Baltimore.
I can confirm that the B522 is also very spicy.
Yeah,
like,
I'll put them together.
I was like, what the heck is this cinnamon spice I'm getting? This is a weeder.
You guys know why it tastes all spicy? Because it's like fucking 5 years old and it's bullshit.
Oh, man.
I don't know, dude. I mean,
I don't know. I loved it.
If it tastes good,
listen. You could like that profile, but I feel like if you want that profile, I could drink any other high proof Heaven Hill product. That Larceny Barrel Proof to me is not a weeder. I don't care what anybody says. That is not. That is just high proof young whiskey that happens to be weeded. That's all it is. There's no.
Jason, you two realize that Larceny Barrel Proof is Buck Showalter's favorite go-to whiskey. He loves that.
He loves it.
He's a huge fan of it.
Where are you getting this information?
I just make shit up on your stream. I'm just saying.
Proof. He needs proof. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I can't listen. If you love high proof, you like the Heaven Hill profile, that's fine. I could see. I even said in my review, I could see why a lot of people will like this. But to me, it's not. I don't give a shit when anybody says it's not a weeded bourbon. It's high proof young bourbon with a weeded mash bill, and I think it's just all the weedy goodness that you want in a weeded bourbon is all covered up by the high proof and the fact that it's so young. So, and I speak the truth. I speak the truth, Home Slice.
Oh my God! Breaking news.
Jeez.
I'm gonna go with Larceny Barrel Proof A1.
I think we found who the whiskey wise guy is. We don't see Jason. He's typing underneath the underneath the table when he's doing all that stuff. So.
Yeah.
Larceny Barrel Proof is the freaking Yankees to Jason.
Now that might be Weller.
Oh, well,
No. I don't hate Larceny Barrel Proof. I really love Larceny Barrel Proof B521.
B521 was the shit.
And C921. I thought those two were like on the right track. So I'm like, all right, if this is where Larceny Barrel Proof is going, this is the profile that I want. I feel like it had more of a fruit forward, like weeder type notes, good high proof, good viscosity, and I feel like the A122 went back to the original 4 releases that came out, which just drank hot, drank young, and were shit to me. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, those early ones, man, they were.
See, I didn't try a lot of the real early ones, but I will tell you, I thought that was the most unique one they've had in a long time, and I think that's why I think it appealed to us. Because
I think it being so cinnamon and spice heavy surprised me. So I think that's maybe what people like a lot about it. So, yeah, but I just wasn't. It's okay. I wouldn't buy another one. That's for sure. All right. Let's go.
I will go with
Todd.
Mine. We'll go with Maker. Sorry, Trev.
Todd's gonna pick a weeded rye.
Jesus. All right. Enough.
This is where the P90X.
Yeah, you make one mistake and it follows you. No, I'm just. I'm gonna go with. I mean, Trev. I know
your first mistake was that hat and your fandom. I'm sorry.
Oh, jeez. Anyway. Well, is it better with the ball dome? You like that better? Is that better? No,
yes, it's very Jay Buhner. Let's get this guy a Mariners hat. Not much better, but
Jay Buhner.
Wow,
Jay Buhner,
Jay Buhner reference.
I'll take it. You know what?
That's more like that's Jay Buhner. That's Jay Buhner who went on a diet for like 2 years after
this
he was
is where the wise guy whiskey guy just lost all credit to me. 1792 sweet wheat better than Weller Antique. That's 1792 is basically bourbon water.
Well, there goes my pick.
Sweet wheat has no fucking flavor at all. There's nothing to it. Nothing.
It's also ridiculously overpriced. That's
ridiculously overpriced, and it literally tastes like you took actually Weller Special Reserve and added a cup of fucking water to it. That's what it tastes like.
Jason's angry like we're after the All-Star break already. He's a Mets fan.
Yeah, I'm getting like fired up like a Mets fan here. All right, here we go.
All right, I'll go with Maker's Mark. And well, if you have to pick one, FAO1 I like better than O2. I like the Woodstave series. We're going with Maker's Mark, Woodstave series, or if you have to be specific, FAO1 for this.
Yeah, how is this gonna work?
Why? Yeah, well, that's the thing.
I think those can be. I think these can be a little bit separated because of the differences in some of these.
There you go.
Okay,
so,
I'm going with O1. There you
go.
You know what, Todd?
So you
thought I liked you.
You have the FAE 01?
Correct. Makers.
Okay. Makers.
You don't like that either, Jace, huh?
I don't mind the Makers ones. They're not bad.
Okay.
It's no P90X.
It's no P90X.
I could go with that, but you won't. You know, it's hard to get.
Makers.
Not available.
FAE 01. Okay. All right, we're going to Mr. Whiskey Nose.
I'm going to go Old Elk Weeded.
I was waiting for that one to go off the board. That's a great
call.
pick.
Good call.
Good call. Now, are you going weeded? Yeah, weeded bourbon. Okay, Old Elk, weeded bourbon.
I think I've
I
got
like
a
Old Elk
118
actually.
proof.
I think good
Yeah, I
stuff.
mean, listen, it's MGB weeder. I mean, it's not bad. Some people like it, some people don't. It's a weeder.
Yep.
All right, let's see here. What else do we got? Yep, boom, Old Elk. Very good. All right, that means we're up to the Hawk.
I think I might stay in the makers category here. I think I'm going to go with the Makers 46 cast strength.
Dang it!
Oh shit!
I mean, I think again, like for a, and Trev may agree. I mean, I think for a pick that is, it's not always the easiest one to find, but I think if for what it is, that like lineup for them at cast strength for around $70, $75, I think it's a really nice pour. So that's my argument.
All right, that means
46
we go
Best
to
strength's
Mr. Big
amazing.
League. Let's see what Big League has in his pirate
All
pockets.
right, man. I'm coming in from left field here for you guys.
Oh boy.
So I'm going with the Untitled 17. This is a 10-year weeded bourbon finished in cognac, Calvados, and rum barrels. And cherry butt.
It's so rare he doesn't even know what it is.
There are too many different barrel finishes on it. You know, Untitled was doing the same thing that good old Nancy Fraley's doing over at.
Yeah,
Joseph
I don't know. I don't know if
Magnus.
we could allow that one. That's a unicorn among you. I mean, I've never even seen a bottle of Untitled.
All right,
And I travel a lot, and I've never seen one.
Anybody
else?
Chicago, and they're online everywhere.
anyone else in the show has seen anybody here tonight?
I'm
has seen
just
Untitled?
trusting Rob Zilla in the chat. He says strike. And he's been very adamant tonight.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
You're
out.
Hey, Tammy
Damn
Brennan,
it, I'm gonna have to retreat here.
That's gonna
retreat. A little foreshadowing. So hold on. I'll catch some shit for this one from a few people, but I do like it.
Here comes William LaRue Weller.
No. We're gonna go with the Horse Soldier barrel strength.
Ooh. Oh, that's a good pick.
Oh, that's a good pick.
Yeah.
All right.
You know,
I see that a lot more often than Untitled.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you should. It's from Ohio.
I mean, just in other states too. They have a decent distribution. Yeah.
Those guys get my vote.
You know, Columbus, Ohio. I hope Jason sees it. You know.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome guys, like Trev said. So
yeah, great guys, great story. You know,
yeah.
I mean, if Untitled's a strikeout, I think this, you know, is definitely a hit. Man, you get a base hit here.
Yeah, just to be clear, the juice that's in that bottle is not obviously distilled by them, but they do have some stuff that's being distilled here by Middle West Spirits, which is which is also a Columbus-based distillery, which is gonna be bringing out some their own stuff. So, yep. All right, am I up?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm up here. I mean, I can go a couple different ways, but I think a weeder that I enjoy drinking, actually, I do like the depth of flavor to it for a weeder. I'm going to go Rebel 10 year.
Rebel 10.
Oh, the Rebel 10. All right.
Rebel 10 year.
I just knew you were going to pick that.
Rebel 10 is off the board.
Rebel 10's off the board. I love you know, that to me has more of a Heaven Hill, you know, complexity of a weeded bourbon profile. That tastes like a weeder to me. Yeah, I'm not gonna pick that Jefferson's Ocean weeded shit. That was fucking disgusting. Oh no, I'm sorry. That was this bottle here. This is the double barrel rye whiskey from Jefferson's Ocean. This was one of the most heinous things I've tasted this year.
It's on the counter here as allocated. I saw.
I had hopes for it after the cognac finish rye.
Oh my God, that's the
Cognac
last.
finish
I
wasn't bad.
I'm like wondering why you pulled the trigger on Jefferson stuff. Why in the world did you monkey around with that? I mean, like literally no one ever even talks about this stuff, like ever.
Yeah, dude, because Rebel 10 actually has flavor. 1792 sweet wheat has absolutely. I'd rather drink water.
Yeah, 90 proofer compared to 110 proofer. There's a big difference.
There's a huge difference.
In age.
Yeah. Sweet wheat can't even sniff Rebel 10 shorts.
Yeah.
All right, Rebel 10 sweet.
Well, clearly whiskey wise guys made a lot of friends tonight, which is pretty awesome.
Dude, I want to give him a hug. He definitely.
I love it though. I love that he's mixing it up. He's
honest.
Yeah, I love that he's mixing it up in the chat. This is what we need, guys. All right, so that brings us back around to the Bourbon Wrench. What? Oh no, not the Bourbon Wrench. I'm sorry. We're going to. Oh yeah, the Bourbon Wrench.
It is.
What is his weeder? What could it possibly be?
You already know what mine's gonna be, and that's Weller. Just kidding. I'm gonna go with just a good old Maker's Cask Strength.
Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong.
I wanted to pick Maker's 46, but in light of someone already picking Maker's 46 Cask Strength, I think this, for a cask strength bourbon alone, let alone a weeded bourbon for like as cheap as it is, I think it's solid.
Yep.
Cheap as piss.
It's like $40. I mean, that's a great bourbon for $40.
It seems like the price just keeps going down.
I don't know.
Cool.
It's good.
Cool with it.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, for sure. It definitely. Yep. I could see that. All right, so we are done with the weeder. That means we got 3 spots left to finish out our lineups tonight, guys.
What was 7 again? What was that category?
7 is blended, so something blended.
So I'm first up on this one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was just gonna say this is probably the only one I don't think I have a single bottle off my head because the bottle I was gonna grab is a freaking rye. So now I have to look.
Yeah, blended.
I mean, blended. I don't know if I even have blended.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of blends nowadays. I mean, most stuff is a blend. So
I know, but none that I know off the top of my head. Everyone says barrel seagrass.
That's a rye.
That's a rye.
I was going to freaking pick.
Yeah. I mean, listen, that's a great pick from everybody.
Fireball.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's a rye.
Fireball. It's a blend. It's a blend of shit and piss with a cinnamon flavor. Oh man, a blend.
Yeah, a blend.
Are we considering a blend like two different mash bills, 2 different bourbon mash bills?
Yeah, as long as it's 2 different mash bills blended together, it could be different ages blended. Like I could have put WB Saffel in it as a blend if I wanted.
Okay.
I'm about to strike out.
Hey, what's going on? Time for a dram. Nice to see you here. Halden Kirkwood said Redwood Empire Lost Monarch. That's a great blend.
Redwood Empire Lost Monarch.
He just pulled it out.
Good one.
I was literally grabbing it as you said it.
That's a great dude. It's a great blend.
And I only saw it because it said a blend. And I was like, oh my God, blend. I got to pick it.
Yeah. Smoke Wagon's off the board, Tim Evans. Well, if you're talking about the uncut, unfiltered,
yeah,
that one's off. That one's off the rails. Yeah. So I'll kind of put this out to the crowd here for my pick. Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend.
That's such a good one. That one should have been like in the top 3 or 4, not way the fuck out here, but whatever. That's a good one though.
Wait, is it accepted?
Cigar blend, man.
Sure.
I mean, honestly, you could just go with the regular Magnus, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know, but my thing is like I've never seen it, but there's so many people that I know who freaking have that bottle somehow. So it's like part of me wants to accept it.
Yeah, I mean they come in here. You know what? I won't do it because it is hard to find. It is limited. So I'll go with my next choice, which was going to be Penelope Barrel Strength. Let me go with that one.
Damn it.
Oh, okay.
Which
All
I
right,
think is a great blend.
All right, that's a good one.
Those are all blends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, God dang, there's like 6 of my answers right there. Whatever, I got a good one.
Yeah, there's probably some better blends there. I mean, the Discovery Series was kind of an obvious, really good blend to take. Shit, I could have even taken Wild Turkey 101. That's a blend, but you know, whatever.
You're giving everyone else the answers, dude.
All right, let's go to next up, Big League. What do you got for your blend?
Well, you know, I'm kind of taking off your shoes here, but I'm going to go with the Little Brother Murray Hill Club.
Oh, that's
a good bottle, man.
Well, dude, if you're putting Murray Hill Club in, and I'm taking Cigar Blend.
Yeah, but I think the Murray Hill is probably more closer to just regular Joseph Magnus than it is Cigar Blend. I mean, those two are very, very much more similar than Cigar Blend. But
all right, you know what? Then you can take Murray Hill Club. I'm just going to take regular Joseph Magnus then.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. If you're going to do that, stick with that then.
All right, so that means Penelope Barrel Strength is still on the board if anybody wants it. All right, so Joseph Magnus and Big League, you grabbed the Murray Hill Club. Nice. All right, that means we are down to the Hawk.
I think I'm going to go with another one that's I don't want to say like slightly underrated, but what about the High West American Prairie Bourbon?
Yeah, I mean that works.
That's a blend of a couple different age stated bourbons. So,
yep.
Now, if you somehow were to say all of the, those are the one they blend that with like that's what they do all of the finishings in, right?
Well, no, their standard from what I understand is a blend of
yeah, it's like an older one, and then like some of their, like, I don't want to say younger stuff, but some of their younger stuff blended together, and then whatever, if they do finishings or whatever from there. So,
but don't they take American Prairie and that's what they blend, like they finish all those crazy?
They finish a lot of that.
Yeah, some of them, yeah, they do a finish of that. Yeah,
yeah. They finished the double rise too. They finished a lot of their stuff.
Yep.
All right, that means we're gonna go down to Mr. Whiskey Nose. What do you got, bud?
Remus 5.
I already picked that one.
That's been gone.
That's off the board.
I'll tell you what about Nashville Barrel Strength?
That's
no. I picked the rye.
Rye.
No. Yeah. So yeah.
Nashville Barrel Strength. Is that
Todd's answer was he picked the rye.
I picked the rye a couple of times.
Yeah. Wait, is that that's not a single barrel though? Just a regular. Just a regular.
Well, I mean, Nashville does do that like kind of batch.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I don't know if that's considered a blend or not, but
Watched Actor Auction today and saw William Llewellyn and Al Young go under secondary thoughts on bourbon market softening. Pretty sure with the inflation market crashing, we're about to see bourbon pricing on high and normalized. Yeah, I have seen prices. I still see the high prices to begin with when new bottles hit secondary, but I can say that they do go down. They have been going down quicker than normal. People less willing to pay the premium prices. I mean,
on those auctions, you still have to watch taxes and the buyer's fee too. That's usually like in the Chicago area, we have unicorn auctions, and you get stuck for almost 30% over your paying price.
Mm-hmm.
If that's not good, I can pick a different one.
Yeah, I don't even know if I've seen the barrel proof rye. I've seen the regular rye. What else you got, Marty?
Damn, we could do. I'll tell you what. Let's just do Discovery Fusion.
Oh,
There you go.
That's
That's a
Ooh,
good one.
look at
That's
that.
actually really good.
$60.
that's actually really good.
Marty coming back with a swing.
Yeah,
That is a good one.
That's
Marty,
a nice 0-2 swing. Put it in play, buddy. You just
Yeah,
that's
doubled
a
in the
nice
gap.
little. That's a nice little find out of the dugout. I like
A little
it.
Brett Gardner swing right there.
There you go.
Brett Gardner with his abnormally huge fucking noggin that he has.
Oh my God. Could his forehead be any bigger?
It's not even his forehead. It's just his head, his whole head. He's got like 12 oranges in there.
Jesus.
All right. And sorry, Todd.
Yeah. So, Jason, you had the Penelope barrel strength, right?
I went
So-
with my original pick, the Joseph
Oh,
Magnus.
so I'm going to go with Penelope Architect, though, which just came out. Fantastic whiskey. It's a blend.
Okay.
Penelope Architect.
Architect.
Sorry, Andy.
This is good. It's all right. There's always a plan B.
There you go. We had to.
Gotta have a plan B. You're probably used to having plan B with that guy around.
Hey, Sky, we're
shit.
over there. Let's
Shit,
just-
sir, did I
gotta
say
be
that?
one
Did I say that out loud? Damn it! I thought my microphone was muted.
This is
Sorry
good.
about that. Shit.
Hey, Scotty, with his
Yeah.
team being, taken out, he already had his plan B.
Oh, man.
Jesus.
Jeez.
All right, what do you got, Andy?
All right, I'm gonna go. Everyone was talking about the best blended stuff coming up was gonna come from Seagrass was the one to go, but I like Dovetail, and that's a bourbon, and I actually love the Dovetail. I think it's accessible, it's fantastic, and look, they do it right. So I'm going barrel Dovetail.
Nice.
Yeah, that was
Good
that
choice.
Was that's such a good whiskey. Man, that's good.
Andy, you're up again.
Yes, I am, Todrick. I am indeed.
So now we're going to the 8th spot, which is double barreled. So this could be something finished, something toasted, double oaked, whatever you want to do.
All right, I'm gonna say. Well, there's a lot that we can choose from on this one, but I absolutely love this pick. This is the Wyoming Whiskey Double Cask that's finished in sherry, and it is absolutely fantastic, and it's not overpriced. You can get it, 100 proof, awesome pour. I'm going Wyoming Whiskey Double Cask.
Wyoming Whiskey Double Sherry.
Yep.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, I've seen that one around. You can definitely get that one.
Pick it up. It's good. It's very good.
All right, I'm going to go with
Todd, what you got?
Nulu Toasted bourbon, man. Love this
Nulu
whiskey.
toasted.
Yeah,
All right.
Nice pick.
really good.
That's a nice pick.
All right.
Jumping on the toasted bandwagon. Very
Why
nice.
not? Why not?
Why not? Ride it. Ride that thing. All right, Whiskey Nose. What's your double barrel?
Michter's toasted.
Oh,
Oh, Michter's toasted. Okay.
Oh,
That's tough to get, but it's
That's
glorious
nice.
pour. Glorious pour.
I will say I've noticed a lot of people in the chat talk about there's been 0 Michter's picked tonight.
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I think because the toasted and maybe the 10 years are probably the ones that a lot of people mostly
Yeah.
Pay attention to. Is Nancy Fraley in the chat? Is she here? I keep seeing people say Nancy. But Nancy Fraley did she did work with Wyoming whiskey. So
Yeah, she's worked with everyone.
Yeah, I think someone asked if she blended the does she blend the double cask Wyoming?
Starlight, Carly T. Hubert, double oak all day. Yeah, Lucas. Yeah, Scott and I have a pick of a double oak coming out.
Yeah, it was so good.
All right. Michter's Michter's toasted bourbon, Marty, right?
Yeah,
It's not the rye, right? It's the
Right.
Michter's toasted bourbon. Okay.
I learned that from Todd.
all right, enough. Okay. God.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't need any more strikes.
All right. That means we're gonna go back up to the Hawk with his double.
Yeah, they're super
All right.
well, they're super allocated here. That's an allocated bottle, yes.
All right. I think this one was mentioned before, and I think maybe it was by Trev. I'm gonna step it up a little bit. Now we're going into and we'll see if this one still flies.
Well, we're
Well,
getting. Wait, hold on a second. Before you go on, we're getting a lot of. Is the Michter's toasted bourbon too allocated to be on the
That's
list? It might be.
I'd say it's a bit of a unicorn. I'm not gonna lie.
I see the rye more than the bourbon.
Yeah, I don't see the bourbon at all, or the rye really. Jesus.
I've only seen them in like raffles. So
you can get the barrel proof. You can get the 10 years, the 20 years. They're all stuck on shelves, just outpriced. And even but even just finding the toasted barrel is difficult. I will say that's a tough one to find.
All right. I'm sorry, Marty. You got something else on your mind?
Son of a bitch.
P90X, Marty.
Yes.
Suck the Yankees fan.
That's right.
We're just giving the Yankees fan a hard time.
Damn it, the Yankees got caught cheating again.
Oh,
I'm John Mayer. What's his name? Who's the kid that caught the foul ball?
there you go.
Marty's
How
gonna.
about Penelope toasted?
There it is. Yeah, Emmanuel. Right
There you go. All right.
Penelope.
Got it right here.
I actually find the Michter's toasted all the time. I just wanted Marty to pick something else.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's awesome. All right, back to the Hawk.
All right. So I think since one of these was kind of picked before, I'm guessing it's still in play. We'll see what anyone says. But what about the Haystack Needle Redwood Empire 14-year port finish bourbon?
Yeah, no.
Wasn't Din Trev picked a 12-year one?
Dude, but come on, stop. It's like the same damn whiskey. No,
it's not that.
Leave it to the Brewers fan to
exactly.
ride the coattails of the Braves fan.
Strike three.
You're better than
I want to
this.
use a lifeline. Let's go to the chat. Let's go to the chat. Is it fair or is it not?
No. You're getting all no's.
Jesus.
No. You're going down that slide like your mascot.
Oh, this is bullshit.
What would Robin Yell drink? Think about
all
it.
Molitor.
What would Raleigh Fingers drink?
What would Raleigh Fingers drink? Yes.
I honestly would expect nothing else from a Brewers fan, though. So this is doesn't even have sense.
They're all drinking beer.
I'm literally working off of the answer that Trev gave like 2 hours ago.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. You're working off of my success as a world champion.
I don't feel as bad anymore. Wasn't Scott just making fun of me? I'm just saying.
All right.
I know it's easy to do.
I mean, can I go with like Foregate? I mean, Foregate's doable. You can get Foregate. I mean, you can get that easier than you can get Haystack Needle, right?
They do sell that on websites.
I mean, you can get that. You can buy this stuff. It's not even like you got to totally chase this stuff.
As much as I hate to say it, I can give you Foregate because yes, you can find it.
I agree.
Online.
You can't buy this one.
Yeah. You can get it.
If you're willing to pay the prices, you can get it online.
It's expensive, but you can get it. Yeah.
I mean, you can still find it like wherever they're stored.
What's your favorite batch? What's your favorite batch, Scott? I mean, anything in particular?
No, I would probably go.
Because you're like the Foregate king.
Man, that's kind of a tough one. I mean, I really like the newest Kelvin Collaboration 4 like a lot.
Yeah.
Let's just go. Yeah. We'll go with that. I really dig the Kelvin
19.
4.
Is that the 19?
That was such 19.
19. Andy, you got that.
Kelvin Collab 4 is a hitter.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah. So just anybody.
All right, my bourbon journey is going Kelvin Collab 4. All right, that's a nice pick. I was actually kind of eyeing that pick, but screw you. All right, we're up to Big League, and while Big League is going, I gotta look for a pick in my category.
Based off my earlier ones, shouldn't be a surprise.
Are you going Untitled again? Oh no, Holiday Toast.
You going with the Lucky 7 Holiday Toast?
Oh, that's a good one. Man, that's good. That's a really good one.
Yeah, yearly release, man. Great bottle in the $60, $70 range.
I wish I could pick the greatest finished bourbon of all time, which was the Bardstown Bourbon Company Chateau de la Barre.
Is it a Bry?
They're
They're saying KC4, Kelvin Collab is a Bry.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's a Bourra.
It is.
Oh
yeah.
Uh-oh. Strike 3.
Look at fucking Todd trying to call me out.
I love it. I'm just saying. I usually get it
Of
all.
all the people.
If you can't take it, don't deal it. That's all.
Just don't cover level 3 and you're good.
Here's the thing.
I take it all the time.
Here's the thing. The Burr Rye flies.
That's fine. Bourbon
Rye.
Jack Britton's
They got the
going
toasted.
Go ahead, Dylan.
You just want to pick Kelvin Clap 3?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, just pick one of them. I don't give a shit. Whatever one doesn't have rye in it. How about that? We'll go with that.
There you go.
There
Kelvin
we go.
Clap 3.
There we go. There we go.
All right.
That'll
Love you,
work.
Scott.
That'll work.
That'll boy.
And I didn't say
That'll
it.
be
Somebody in the
good.
chat
Yeah.
did, by the way.
All right, I'll take 3, not 4, whatever.
All right, it's up to me now here. I got to pick something that's finished that I really love, that's somewhat attainable. Man.
With that being said, I think I will have a little Kelvin 4.
Yeah, not a big fan of that
bottle.
one.
Yeah.
Did the Expos win tonight, by the way?
Yeah, they did.
All right,
They
just
did.
checking. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to
Tim
see
Raines
that.
went deep, and the Orioles got
Yeah.
shut out.
Awesome.
Jesus Christ.
Randy Johnson pitched a no-hitter, so you're good.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, Delrago
Randy
went yard 3 times in RBI baseball tonight against the Twins and Kent Herbeck.
Oh,
Kent Herbeck, I love it.
And her back. Wow.
Oh, that's great.
Hey,
The old
Ken
everyone's
Herbeck.
calling out my line.
Chuck Knobloch.
Chucky Knobs.
Chuck
Old Gary
Knobloch.
Carter.
Chuck Knobloch.
The original
Oh,
Josh Donaldson.
Knobloch.
comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe nobody's taking that, Brett.
That's right. Knobloch couldn't throw it to first, could he?
No.
No, he had the Epps. He had the
He
Epps at
could when he
second
was
base.
the rookie of the year with the Twins, but he got to the Yankees and couldn't throw to first anymore.
Had the old Steve Sachs disease.
Yeah, Mackie Sasser, Steve Sachs.
Glenn Hubbard.
Can't do that one.
I mean, Rube Baker, if you really want to get all major league too.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Like, you're really going deep, aren't you?
Well, and I kind of have to. Kind of goes along with the name.
It's true. That's true.
Old Ricky Vaughn days. I like that. That's good. We're going
Yeah.
back here a little bit. Played the California Penal.
Andy, Chris
yeah,
played
I'm right
professional
behind you,
baseball.
Jason,
Andy,
but
Chris,
I'm
I don't
not
know if you knew
sure.
that. From Big League he played professional baseball, which is kind of cool. And majors, right, Chris?
Big league spring training.
All right, that's good enough.
Oh, but
Jesus,
you
man.
had a cup of coffee, yeah? I mean, you're up
Yeah.
at spring training playing this. That's
I'm trying to think of,
I
I'm
got
trying
spring training innings.
to think of a really good finished whiskey I've had lately. I gotta tell you that man, I did not think that holiday toast was coming, but Big League took it because I wanted that one. I love that bottle.
Yeah, it really is good.
It's really good. It's really, for no one that's had the Lucky 7 holiday toast, just get it when you see it because it's
Just buy it if you see it and buy them all.
yeah, it's friggin' delicious.
Well, there was one you did a review of not long ago that you kind of gushed over.
Well, finished whiskey?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Which one?
Well, I'm not going to tell you.
It's not the Blood Oath, is it?
I don't know. Is it?
I said it was right behind you.
Yeah, I mean,
If you can find it.
Yeah.
But while Jason's thinking, let's think
Yeah.
back to when the Mets had Bobby Valentine
Yes,
get kicked
let's
out of
do
the game and then came back into the dugout with those like
mustache.
fake
Oh, the
mustache.
mustache.
That
Yeah,
was
dude.
so
Greatest
good.
moments in all of Mets history.
yeah,
that-
he
that
was
was so good.
pretty. Yeah, he was pretty
Yeah.
amazing.
The pride of
I'll say.
Stamford, Connecticut, Bobby Valentine.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was epic. Yeah,
You know what? I'm gonna go with one that almost snuck into my top 10 last year, and that was the Bardstown Bourbon Company Triple Stave.
Oh,
Oh, geez. Interesting. That's a
Fancy.
man.
You guys
Everybody's
allow that
like,
one? Or,
huh?
you guys allow that one or no?
I mean,
I mean, it was kind
it's
of
your show.
yeah,
Yeah,
Show. What are you
exactly.
asking us for?
I feel like a dick picking that, honestly, because that was
Yeah.
pretty rare, that one. All right, fuck it. I'll go with the Blood Oath pack. Blood Oath pack 8.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know why I'm having such a hard time thinking of like a finished whiskey.
Not
that
alcohol at
really,
all.
Yeah.
I mean, Foregate, yeah, definitely makes some great finished ones. I'll do Blood Oath pack.
Hey, isn't Old Carter? I mean, they. Well, no, I'm sorry. You're
That's
finished.
not finished.
Okay, I'm
No.
blended. Back to blended.
Blend.
Damn it. Sorry. Back on
They
blended.
have a rye too, Todd. You've had it.
I like that.
I mean,
We had to-
That rye
Sorry.
that old Carter makes is such a good bourbon.
That's right.
I mean, if the cigar blend was allowed, I would definitely go cigar blend. That's my favorite finished shit that I get to have. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is a good one.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Blood Oath 8 is impossible to find too. Yeah, Blood Oath is hard to get, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
but
we
that's
gotta
fine.
draw
You
the
can- you
line.
can-
I
You
found
can find.
you
You
can't
can
even get the
find
triple.
those.
You can't even find the triple stave for sale online. That's
Yeah,
a pretty. So
You can find the Blood Oath. I mean, if you really
Blood
want
Oath,
it,
at least you can
it.
find.
I would
Yeah.
allow Blood Oath over the triple stave.
Yeah.
Agreed.
All right, if you guys say you
That's a
Yeah, go with it.
that's
Bardstown
fine.
KBS. That's a good one.
I love Scott JG's pick, man.
Lucas said Basil Hayden toast. Jason, go ahead.
Actually,
We know
yeah,
you love
that
the basil.
08
Oh
shit
yeah, the
didn't-
Bardstown KBS I could have picked. Shit,
Yeah.
I forgot how good that shit is. But
It's so
that's
good.
like gone. So
Yeah, and the Carters
Yeah.
did say, that all their whiskeys were toasted. That is one. It's not
Yep.
disclosed in the bottle, but they're all toasted.
There
So
you
yeah,
go.
you are correct. That's right.
There you go.
I
Just
would
good
have.
old me. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I should have.
Just good on me. Whoa.
Yeah, Dickel
Hey.
Tabasco would have been a better choice. All right, let's go up to the bourbon range for his double-barreled choice.
Okay, first thing, after Scott gave his whole four-gate answer, people started telling me that the Redwood Empire is not a bourbon.
Oh.
So I feel obligated.
Yes, it
I have to switch that.
Hang
It's
on.
a brew
Hang
rye.
on.
Oh.
Oh, the first one you used, or the second one, yeah.
You wait. Hang on a second. You picked the haystack needle, the
No,
12
he
year.
went Lost Monarch. Lost Monarch.
Oh,
is,
Lost Monarch.
blend
Oh
of
yeah, Lost
bourbon
Monarch's
rye.
the blue.
Yeah, because the
rye.
Grizzly Beast
Get
is
the heck
all
out
bourbon.
of here, Brewers fan! I'm talking about the brew rye again.
All right, so does that mean you want to replace your
Well, I
blend?
have to replace it, and I'll just go with Penelope cask strength because that's all I got that I know is blended, and I love that bottle. So there you go.
Well, you can't because
Yeah.
It was already
Yeah.
used.
Andy decided to take it.
No, that was an Orioles fan. That wasn't
I'm
me.
sorry, Todd took it.
I took the architect.
Yeah, he did the
And I
architect,
I
took
took
the
the
toaster.
architect. I took the
Oh,
architect.
all right, so
Yeah.
Rens, you're good.
but then someone
You're
did
good
the toasted.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you're good
it's
then.
good. It's open.
So I'm
We'll
doing
give it
the
to you.
cask strength.
You got the Penelope cast strength. You're good.
Oh,
All
I
right.
know. I'm a Braves fan. I've already fact checked all this.
All right, so now what's your double barrel, buddy? What do you got?
Double barrel is going to go to an old classic that's on the shelves, baby.
Fireball.
1910.
I was
Oh,
thinking
yeah,
about
good
that
one. That's good. That's good.
How did
Jeff.
you know it? I love this bottle.
That's
Right.
a great call. That whole whiskey
Yeah.
roast series
And you
is
can
fantastic.
find it,
Good call.
and it's reasonable.
I like
Yeah.
it.
I like that actually. I like that pick better than my Blood Oath. Shit. All right.
Man, that's a KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. Love it. That's perfect. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I like it.
All right, Bourbon Wrench. You're leading off the last round here, the ninth inning.
All right,
The ninth batter. The crafty
This-
closer.
Yep. This was my other option for the double barreled. And no one picked it, so therefore I'm using it for my crafty Starlight double oaked.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Freaking
nice.
love this bottle.
Like that. I like that choice.
Fan freaking tastic.
Yep.
In fact, pretty much anything from Starlight, I mean, is pretty good. So
Isn't that a Madonna song? I'm just.
I hope so.
Star bright, the star I see tonight. Don't make me sing that shit.
It's gonna be in your head the rest of the night now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
it is. All right, my crafty pick. I'm so glad no one's picked this yet. Frey Ranch single barrel proof, baby.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good one.
Good.
That's a good one.
Damn it.
Dude, you just swiped mine. I got a good backup though, because I figured you or Scott might swipe that one.
Just think Chris's battleship.
They're
That's not
too
cool.
good. They're too
No,
good.
it's not sunk. It's not sunk. I got another one coming.
He's gonna get Frey Rancho.
Frey Rancho.
No. You ready for this one? Because I'm up, right?
Yeah, you're up.
Old
You're up.
Forester. Oh.
Oh, Ironwood Harbinger. Love it. That's a
ooh.
great pick, man.
All right.
Yeah, and this is a limited barrel pick, so yeah.
I like it.
Who's up
also
next?
a Nancy
Who's up next, Marty?
blended brand.
No, you are up next, Hockey.
Oh, okay, good. I know right where I'm going for. This is a simple one for me. Crafty, baby. We're going Driftless Glen. We're going Driftless Glen from the old Crafty. We're going big hitter.
There you go.
The old stag killer right there from the good old state of Wisconsin.
It's a great pick.
A Black Forest Bugaboo.
Specifically the Black Forest Bugaboo, if we're really going to be specific about this one.
I'm actually drinking that right now. Yep.
I love me some Bugaboo.
Probably the only good thing that comes out of the entire state of Wisconsin.
Somebody unmute Trev. Hey,
Incorrect.
someone unmute Trev. His lips are moving, but I can't hear what he's saying.
That's a good question for the panel here. Nulu versus Starlight.
Ooh.
All right, raise your hand for Nulu.
Oh man, that's a tough one. I'd have
tough.
to give
That's
this some
super
thought. I have
tough.
to give this some thought right now.
Remember,
I mean, you got crafty versus sourced.
There's
Nulu's
so
more
much
cheap.
to choose from with Starlight's
Yeah.
portfolio.
I go with Starlight.
Starlight.
I gotta go Starlight just
Price
based on
Starlight.
what they
Yeah,
got.
Nulu is sourced in MGP, but Starlight has a shit ton of variety. So
They
Starlight.
do, but we're starting to see Nulu get a little expensive, man. 6-year rise,
It
going
is.
$110 now.
yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Count me out,
You know,
bro.
Nulu is
Starlight.
fantastic, but
They didn't used to be
there's
that way
so
when they
much to
started
choose
out.
from Starlight.
It's getting
I like it.
expensive though.
All right, great pick. Let's get down to Whiskey Nose. What are you
I'm
getting,
going with
Crafty?
a bottle that we just picked up a couple weeks ago, and I think they've got good stuff, and I think they've got more coming. Is Broken Barrel Cask Strength.
There you go.
There you go.
It's a good Don Zimmer pick right there, Marty. You like that? It's good.
Don
Marty, is that
Zimmer.
the 115?
That's
Yeah.
who the hell Marty reminds me of. Don
That's-
Zimmer with a beard. That's a
All right,
great. That's
Zim.
great.
If Don
That's a great-
Zimmer and Tommy Lasorda mated, Marty, you would be their love.
Oh man.
All right, so I'm sticking with Starlight.
I'll take that.
I like. Oh, okay.
Can I stick with Starlight or a different bottle? Is that okay or no? Is that off the
Nope.
table?
Todd,
No, he
Todd,
took-
go
no.
for the kill. Go for the throat with this one because this is great.
No,
No,
Bourbon
I
Wrench.
just-
Bourbon
I
Wrench took it. Bourbon Wrench took Starlight. Can't have it.
I just
Oh,
want to say this bottle right here is amazing. This is
That's
their
the cigar blend.
and the Brazilian Albarano. This thing
Yeah,
is the
it's-
best whiskey I've had all year. It's so
It's a
damn
hitter.
good.
Yeah.
It really is. It really is a good. It's
That's
so
a banger.
different.
Good. I don't know about best of the year.
I can't take it. All right, all right.
I got Chattanooga Wheel earlier.
that's a
Yeah,
banger.
Will Henderson. We have a Chattanooga pick. So yep.
All right, we'll go with another one I just found actually, and Mackenzie Single Barrel 8-year. I
Good pick.
absolutely love this whiskey.
Nice.
Oh, that's a great pick.
That's a good
Great
one, man.
lens.
Really good. So-
They're out of New York, right?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, Finger Lakes. That's good stuff.
Yep.
And
Yep.
it's
Really
still
all
available, I
four
think,
rye.
on Silvax.
Yeah, Finger Lake. Yeah, that's good shit.
Really good.
Wait, what? Show the bottle again.
Mackenzie.
8-year.
I had it last night too. It was really good.
The standard offerings are nothing really to ride home about, but that 8-year is
8-year.
just dynamite. It's a
Is
great
that their
pour.
own? Is that their own whiskey?
Own
Yes,
whiskey.
it's their own
Their
juice.
own
Yes,
stuff?
good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
In fact, they said they tasted it at 6 years. It just didn't. It just still wasn't right. At 8 years, they're like, this thing is money, and it was beautiful. Great.
Yeah,
beer.
and the great thing about what I like so far about everyone's choices, everyone's picking stuff that's not sourced. So so
Yeah.
far so good. All right.
I
Todd.
thought Scott would really screw that one up, but I guess he
Last Andy, last one.
Todd got the Mackenzie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Andy's
I'm
up.
sorry.
Andy's up.
Andy's up.
So,
Yep.
so Will Henderson's reading my mind here, but I gotta love this bottle.
ASW, there
Got
it
a
is.
couple ASW Fiddler, Georgia Heartwood. This is
Yeah.
just a banger right there. Fantastic, good stuff. Atlanta, Georgia.
Those are so good, dude.
There's my Markakis pick for the night. An Oriole to a Brave to retirement. Love it.
Oh,
Good
there you
stuff.
go. There you go.
Love that.
ASW for the Georgia Heartwood. Yeah, good stuff, man. Really good
Yeah,
stuff from ASW.
That's the sucky thing about craft is like I'm sure no one in this probably in the chat's even heard of that, but that stuff is so good, man.
How good is that though? It's
Hey, Trav,
fantastic.
are you going to get their
It's
Braves World Series bottle?
What?
They're
They-
doing a
they have-
special collaboration for
Really,
the
really?
Braves World Series Championship bottle.
Yeah, I probably won't be able to get it, but Will Henderson, Hook me up, dude.
Yeah, Hendo.
I'm going to throw this one out here. None of us picked this at the end. I was going to ask about it since they only do 25 barrels a day, but nobody jumped on the Peerless.
Peerless.
Oh.
I had that in my
That's
I had that in my sights for my double barrel, and I liked it, but to me it wasn't like a huge favorite, I guess.
Yeah. It was my backup double barrel in case the holiday toast came off, but I was thinking, nobody picked the Peerless. They're doing some good single barrels.
I wonder if that double oak, that Peerless, just needs like more time to like kind of open up. I know like a lot of times, we all want to judge things like right away, but I think some of those picks, and maybe that's one that really needs some time in the model just to open up a little bit.
Scotty,
It's more of
I would agree with you.
Yeah.
Mine wasn't good the first open. It wasn't good 2 weeks later. Now 3 months later, I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I think
it's mellowed out a lot.
when I compared it to Woodford Double Oaked and 1910,
Yeah.
the Peerless had more of like a tobacco note to it to me. It was a little bit more like smoky and cigar-y.
Mm-hmm. It was very smoky.
Yeah, very smoky compared to like the overhyped like sweetness of the Double Oak from Woodford, and then like you had the chocolate coffee note from 1910. So they're all very different. All right, guys. So here's what we're gonna do.
Cheers, Sean. Whiskey Wars right there.
Hey,
I'm
Sean.
going to make a quick poll in the chat here.
This is some good lineups here. Like some solid lineups. I like it.
Yeah, man.
Are we gonna go over each other's, like everyone's list?
I don't even know what I have.
I don't even want to put all this shit away.
I love you, Todd.
I honestly look at this. It's like,
Let's see.
Typical Orioles fan.
hey, you know what, Braves guy? I had enough of you.
Praise guy.
I got to stick up for Todd. We're
Todd, here's your list.
Yeah.
I got your list,
Hey,
Todd.
Marty. All right, Marty, turn around. Listen, Marty, I might beat you. Whatever.
Yeah. That's how many picks Todd got right today.
Yeah, Jason, look, that's Todd's list.
Todd's list. All right, you know what, Marty? Let's see what the chat says.
Oh, that's good.
All right, let's see here. Okay. I'm going to type, let's see here. I'm going to do, all right, mash, hock, French, Marty, Todd,
I feel like putting these.
Andy.
I will say, looking at the all of the bottles I wrote down, I think all of us combined have picked one stacked lineup of bottles.
I think so too, man.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I don't think anybody.
These bottles, you could just call it good. You're done.
All right, guys. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop the link to vote in the chat in a second. But first, real quick, I'm going to throw up. These are the teams what everybody picked.
Whoa.
So everybody in the chat can take a look real quick. And
leave that up for about 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it up, and then
Times
everybody
5.
here can vote. I just put the straw poll in the chat, and then we'll look for the results. So now, just everybody here looking at this, everybody that did a lineup tonight. I mean, aside from your own lineup, if you're looking at this objectively, who do you think did a great job picking a lineup?
Definitely not Andy.
There's
Sorry.
no sense to that at all. Sorry.
Did I say that?
I think I've got a sexy
I
lineup.
don't think you can go wrong with any of these.
I'm just
lineups.
joking.
Man, they're all so good.
Well, good lineups, man.
I think I like Marty has
The only one I don't think I would go with. It rhymes with Todd.
Oh, you know what? Hey, listen. Where's yours? Let's see. Hold on.
I'm just kidding. There isn't one of these lists I wouldn't take in a heartbeat.
Let's
I
see
mean,
here.
honestly, like if you looked at any of these and just if someone said, "Give me 9 bottles of whiskey to go buy,"
Yeah.
Yep.
you could pick any of these and you would be happy for a freaking year.
A long time. You got it.
Yeah, you'd be, and what's nice about the lineups is you have a little bit of everything with these 9 whiskeys. You have a blend, you got a wheater, you got something that might not be so well known. You got your hitters, you got your opener, something a lower proof. You got some high proof ones, and something that's craft. So you get to try a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Someone asked how Todd got away with Stag
Hey,
and
it got
107.
through.
It's because he's an Orioles fan. We had to throw him a bone.
Oh,
Yeah, we had to kind of throw him.
Come on.
So the story on the Weller 107, he literally had like 5 choices, and we had enough and let him have it.
There you go. That's what it was.
Yep.
I warmed down.
Yeah. Wore us down. Let's see. Todd, Scotty, Todd and Whiskey Nose coming in strong. I like this concept. Master Drum would be good to do a few times a year. Yeah, I do like this.
Football. You can do, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yep. I think I actually really like Big Leagues. I think he really kicked it off nice with the Blue Note. Came in hot with the Jack Daniels. The Lucky 7 was a great call. Had 2 high age-stated whiskeys. He's got the
Does
horse
Tennessee
holder.
whiskey technically count as bourbon?
Well,
Which one? None of them are Tennessee on my list.
Yeah, no, Blue Note. Blue Note is they definitely
The
source.
Blue Note
from,
is Kentucky.
No, Blue
Yeah,
Note.
yeah.
Blue Note Juke Joint is
Yeah.
Kentucky.
Yeah, they're different. Yeah.
Yep. You're now if you're talking about the 17-year, the high age stated, that's Tennessee.
That's why I don't know. I don't want to give it more credit. Like I don't want people to go and just just go freaking buy a juke joint. People,
it's great.
it's good.
Really good.
It's Kentucky and it's delicious. There you
Yeah.
go.
All right.
This
So
one's one of the tornado survivors too.
I
Whether
have
that
the
means
tornado
anything or
too. It's
not.
freaking amazing.
Yeah, it's
all right. So here are the results,
God's
guys.
goodness.
Coming in last place, Andy.
Jesus.
Oh.
I like
Coming in second to last. Oh wait, I'm gonna wait because votes are still coming in. Votes are still coming in.
I don't think there's votes.
All right,
I want shit you could find.
I'm gonna drop it in my drop it in the chat one more time. If nobody has voted, please do. And one thing I think was pretty cool tonight, if there are a lot of viewers out there that hasn't heard of any of these bourbons, at least now you have maybe a few to add to your list that you haven't tried yet. Because obviously we're all fans of them in some way to add them to our lineup. So this was another, kind of goal of the live stream tonight was to also maybe, unleash some maybe not so well-known bourbons that might be off your radar. So,
And that's my goal at the end of the day. I don't want to ruin any secret hidden gem, but people need to enjoy some good whiskey. So
Yeah, man.
yeah,
I want to
very good.
recount. I feel like there's some hanging chads here.
Exactly. Hanging
Some
chads,
aging
right.
chads.
guys, there's only 69 votes. Come on, we need some more votes. Maybe people are looking at the list here a little bit.
A long list.
Let me. I'll throw it up here. I'll give it 2 more minutes, and then we'll call it a night, guys, and we'll see who won. So 2 more minutes to get those votes in. I'm glad everybody had a fun time tonight. This was a lot of fun.
Awesome. Thanks
Real
for
good
doing
job.
this, man.
Thank you,
This is
Jake.
great. This
Chris,
is good.
thank
Yeah.
you, buddy.
If nobody here has subscribed to everybody that's here in the channel, Scott from My Bourbon Journey, Big League Bourbon, Chris, Bourbon Wrench with Mr. Wrench himself, Trev. We have Todd and Andy. Together, they make up 21090. And of course, Marty from Whiskey Nose. So you guys can subscribe to all of them and give them a little love and support. Appreciate it.
I will say about everyone in this, everyone who's on tonight's stream, have some incredible live streams where a lot of cool people in the chats.
There you go.
Very personal, and it's a good time. So, and we pretty much cover the entire week.
Pretty much.
That's
So
right.
there's
That's
that
true.
too.
Pretty much.
You got one of us each night.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man, we got some close results right in the top tier there. So a couple more minutes, guys. Give it until it's 11:15, and we'll give it to 11:16.
I feel change is coming.
There you go, Andy. Rally the troops, Andy. Come on. Come on, Andy.
I like my lineup. I like
do
these
too.
guys.
I like mine too. I did.
Yeah.
I got tried to do stuff you can find.
There are no loser lists, and
Bro,
But
looks like
Major League. Who are these effing guys? I
the
don't know,
last
that's
play,
the whole
though.
thing.
Yeah, and he's still last place, but we had a switch. We had a switch in the top and the bottom. Interesting.
Oh.
82
I mean,
votes.
honestly, each of these lists are so. I mean, it really depends on the type of person looking at this.
Yeah, that's why I think.
totally
That's why
does.
obviously, this is subjective, but I think it's just fun to see, what the results could be for folks that are looking at the list, just to see overall for more of a collective, viewership, what they're looking at when they're looking at this list, what's most interesting to them, and what they want to maybe drink. And it also could be just a viewer that hasn't had a lot of these, just out of curiosity. Like,
Well,
I would like to
that's what I was
try all
gonna
of these on this
say.
list. Yeah.
I think some of these bottles, people might not know the weight that bottle carries.
Yeah, I would agree.
Because I'm looking at some of them and like, man, that's a banger, but I don't think people know how much of a banger that is.
Big shout out to Lucas Opener, and he had a nice comment here coming in from the comments. Says, absolutely love this community. I'm brand new, but brand new to bourbon. I'll visit a lot more. Appreciate you, man. Welcome to the craziness.
Well,
Welcome
Lucas,
to-
you have
welcome
one
to the
great
jungle.
leader that
right.
is Jason, and a lot of nerds who follow him. So you have a whole community, dude.
Yeah, you do.
Wow, look at this. So Marty moved up. Marty party.
Marty coming on.
Where are the results?
We have So there's a nice disparity between Big League. So Big League Bourbon and Wrench are the top two. Marty, Todd, and myself are all within a vote of each other, and the Hawk and Andy are on the back.
Hold on, someone in the chat said, "What name on the poll is Bourbon Wrench?"
Oh well,
that's a vote that I could lose. Justin, I'm just Wrench.
It's response bias right there, right?
That's it.
I think Scott's got a hell of a lineup. I think both of us are underrated. I'm not.
All right, the Bourbon Wrench is Wrench in the votes.
That's pretty
Everybody
easy,
needs
Jeff.
to know. All right, so we have Big League 21090 Todd, 21090 Andy. So right now it looks like the winner. We have 90 votes going to the man, the myth, the legend himself, who actually helped create this Big League Bourbon.
Yeah,
Cheers,
right.
buddy.
Good job. Good
Nicely
job.
done.
He's got 20. He's got the majority with 22 votes. Wrench coming in close with 17.
Golf clap.
Yep. Marty, Todd, and myself all 14, 13, 13. All very, very close.
Love it.
And then the Hawk and Andy in the back with 10, and then Andy with 3.
Ooh, Andy. Andy. Oh man.
Hey, but hey, look, someone got 3. Gave him 3 votes.
That's right.
I voted 3 times.
Voted for Andy.
I voted for you.
And again, remember, guys. I mean, what also made it tough is once you kind of go through and you start losing bottles, you start scrambling.
Yeah.
That's what.
I honestly think it's more of each of our lists were so good that I don't know. That's the way I viewed them.
Yeah.
I don't know who I would have even voted for.
I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a really, because you can. I think that's the problem is we all want each other's bottles. That's the problem. Is that
maybe we could. Yeah,
that's the problem.
Maybe
I
we
think
can do
people
this,
just don't like Canadians, and I think it's I have a problem with that.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I just don't.
We
think
need to
that's
rethink
cool.
our attitude.
We
all play
maybe
ball.
we can maybe
Yeah.
do this again and add some different categories,
I love it.
including. I would like to throw like a unicorn in there.
Dude, when we doing the rye list?
Yeah,
Let's
rye.
go.
Oh yeah,
that's
right.
right.
I've already got a list for that, guys. I'm ready. I've got a whole list of that. I'm ready. I'm in.
Apparently, 21090 has all the rye.
Todd
all
will
the rye
win
sticks
that
ready.
list.
Well, I
I
think
didn't
we
see
could
that
get much
bourbon
more
thing about.
specific. Like we could do a rye, we could do a finished bourbon, not just double barreled, but specifically finished in a.
And I
wine
have
barrel?
to ask. I have to ask, just because it's Todd.
What's
Is
up?
your Starlight a rye or a bourbon?
It's a bourbon. It's a bourbon. It's a
Are you
bourbon.
sure? Okay, it's a
Positive.
bourbon. All right.
Jeez, Louise.
Just saying.
You do it once or twice or 3 times and you get branded. I swear.
That's it. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, I think
That's
a
all right.
rye would be a really good one with some different
Sagamore, right? We
categories.
couldn't say anything about Sagamore tonight. Damn it.
Yeah, I know.
I
Well,
literally had Sagamore about 3 times on my list.
I didn't see the best bourbon at all. Yeah.
No, I get you.
Well, I mean, Sagamore is working on a bourbon. I'm not sure when
That's
it's coming
true.
out, but
I will say this would be really cool if it was like like if we did
there we go.
NFL style where we
There we
had
go.
a salary cap.
MSRP cap.
That
Yes.
would be really cool.
Yes.
yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna
Yes.
do rye. We're gonna do a rye whiskey one with a salary cap.
That's awesome.
Well, you know, I guess I think that would take us all planning this because, like, how do we really cap each I mean, there's so many bottles that we own.
Well, that's the thing.
That-
I'm gonna provide a list. I'm gonna
Yeah.
provide a list of ryes with retail prices.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have a certain
And
amount.
this will include allocated. This will include allocated ryes as well as craft ryes as well as
that's
relatively
awesome.
available ryes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we
those
can,
are- those are fun.
you'll kind of have a little bit of a price grid to work from, and we can do that. So
Yeah,
a little
those
bit
are
more
fun.
strategy. So I really want to say thanks to everybody that came on tonight. Special thanks to our winner tonight, Big League Chris, who kind of helped was kind of some of the brains behind this. So I really
Well done,
appreciate him
Chris.
coming
Well
on.
done.
Nice
Yeah,
looking.
Well
man,
done,
good
Chris.
to see you, buddy.
Thanks to Scott, Bourbon Wrench, Whiskey Knows Marty, and of course Todd and Andy from 21090. Thanks so
Cheers,
much
guys.
for coming on tonight. I think Women of Whiskeys is live right now. I think they're
Yep.
talking. They're doing some. I think they're talking about the Lori Vallow case and what's going on with that. And real quick before we sign off, let's give a little pour to the lives we lost in Texas. All the kids.
Absolutely.
Do a quick pour for all of them. Cheers. And see you guys. I will be off next week. I will not be live because I will be in Kentucky picking a couple wild turkey barrels, baby.
Yes, we will be.
Very nice.
Hey guys,
Cheers, guys.
Thanks for,
Cheers,
thanks
everybody.
for supporting the Pirates in our only win all year. That's one more than the Expos. So thank you.
I want to recount.
All right.
Chads.
Cheers, guys. Yankees
Cheers,
suck.
guys.
Bye.